and in part by The Express News, Jeff's Backyard Store, and VCA Animal Hospitals.
This is Poochamania 2020, presented by Alamo Water Softeners, and in part by The Express News, Jeff's Backyard Store, and VCA Animal Hospitals.
Hey, we're Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning, and you can hear us every morning on Energy 94.1.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're anything like us, then that means your pets are definitely a part of your family.
Yeah.
Really?
I grew up with a dog named Whiskey. Now, it sounds like my family drinks like crazy, but no, his name was Whiskers, but I was so young I couldn't say Whiskers, so I started calling him Whiskey. That became his family dog name, and then, yeah.
Are you
people
sure
just
you're
think-
calling the dog and not just asking your mom for something else? Because it does sound like how you behave as an adult.
I do drink a lot of whiskey, so in tribute to you, Whiskey.
Yeah.
And I know I have a dog. His name is Jackson. He's 15 years old.
Oh,
buddy.
elderly.
Super senior little guy, but love him so much. We call him Burger as a nickname
Love
because
it.
he's just a cute little piece of meat.
Yeah.
Oh, thick boy.
Yeah, we put him up to our faces and we're like, nom, 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 love you, Burger.
And I have a rescue dog, Tula. She is absolutely amazing.
But she's really weird.
And
Not gonna lie.
but like normal dog stuff. Okay?
Yeah.
She's a lover. She loves to sit in your lap even though she's very large and just kind of splays her paws out like this while she does it. Yep.
Mhm.
She doesn't do fetch, okay, at all. But if she sees a reflection, she will be on that like nobody's business.
Uh-oh, watch out. Hopefully no reflective
God, you guys-
burglars break in
Well,
tonight.
I mean, she said that her dog's a lover, and so I'm sure that he just loves the reflection.
Oh,
Yeah.
that
No,
makes sense.
the last time I took her to the dog park, there were some people playing catch, and they thought that she was going to steal the ball.
Oh.
I'm like, no, she won't steal the ball. She kept running back and forth, just chasing the shadow.
Oh.
She's the smart one in Brooke's family.
Yeah, she's a little off. I've
She
tried to
is
pet her maybe
great.
5 times, and she always runs away.
Yeah,
Very
well,
scared
she
dog.
judges people very well.
that's
Good
true.
sense of character, my dog,
I don't know where she
really.
gets it from.
Yeah.
But our pets add so much fun and love and other stuff to our
Yes,
homes and to our
of
lives.
course.
We couldn't imagine our lives without our pets.
That is so true. That's why we are so happy, of course, to be part of Poochamania 2020.
Yeah.
Presented by Alamo Water Softeners, San Antonio Express News, Jeff's Backyard, and VCA Animal Hospital.
Not my backyard.
Yeah, not his.
A different Jeff.
Yeah.
A much cooler Jeff. Than
Yeah, totally.
He takes much better care of backyards than that
Yes, he
Jeff
does.
Yeah, all right. And normally we would all be gathered together to celebrate our pets, to hug them, to watch them play, see all the great pet costumes in person, which I still can't figure out how people get their pets into costume, but maybe yours is more calm than mine is, so that's why that happens.
This year, the pandemic has made things hard for all of us, but
Yeah.
it's made things especially difficult for the San Antonio Humane Society.
Yeah.
Their donations are just a fraction of what they were at this point last year, and there are so many great pets that need a loving home. So we hope that as you participate in our Poochamania live social stream, that you'll be able to adopt one of these pets, or even if you could just donate, just consider it. If you have any extra money to donate to the SA Humane Society, they could really, really use it.
Yeah, I mean, rescue dogs, they're the best dogs. They really are. I mean, I just love mine so much. Have I said that already?
There is a
You've said it
saying.
few
No,
times.
Did
I
you
know, but we rescued her 8 years ago.
There is a saying, did you rescue the dog or did it rescue you?
I don't know. It's a good question.
Yeah, so we're so excited to check out this year's virtual pet costume contest.
Yeah.
I want to see all those little puppies playing together and see who those pet newsmakers were this year. And of course, more amazing work that the San Antonio Humane Society is going to be doing.
Totally.
Yes.
So welcome to Poochamania 2020, presented by Alamo Water Softeners Softeners, the San Antonio Express News, Jeff's Backyard, and VCA Animal Hospitals. Now, let's throw it to San Antonio Humane Society to check out some of the loving, adorable, sweet pets who just need a loving home.
Throw to you.
Hi, this is Trey Ware for Poochamania. It's going on right now. This is super exciting. Of course, it's brought to you by Alamo Water Softeners, our friends over at Jeff's Backyard, the San Antonio Express News, and VCA Animal Hospital. I want to go live to our friends out at the San Antonio Humane Society. You know, every year they take care of so many animals right here in San Antonio. So many dogs are adopted to the San Antonio Humane Society. So many wonderful new furry friends that we'd all love to have in our families. And is that Alexis? Hi, Alexis. How are you?
Hi, everyone. How are y'all doing?
We're doing fantastic. Who is that with you, Alexis?
So we have Pretzel right here, Mr. Pretzel. He is actually our longest resident here at the shelter. He's been here since January, if you can believe that.
Hi, Pretzel. How are you? Now,
He's like,
so how old is Pretzel?
so Pretzel's 2 years old. He's a Dutch Shepherd mix, and he's actually very active. He loves to be outdoors. He loves to explore. We actually not too long ago took him to Denman State Park just to get him out of the shelter and give him a new scenery so he can explore. And he did amazing. He loved hiking. He loved seeing the ducks. He had a great time. So we're actually hoping that he can find his forever home pretty soon. He's actually a little hot right now, but he's hanging in there. But yeah, he's really great. He is a little dog reactive, so we are hoping that he can be the only fur baby in the home.
Yeah.
Just so he can get all the attention, get all the good enrichment activities and things like that. And he actually knows some commands if he'll be able to. He's able to do some right now. Pretzel, what up? You want to sit? Good
Oh,
boy.
wow.
You want go down? Down. He's a little preoccupied right now.
So he already knows some stuff to do.
Yeah,
So
he
you
knows
don't
the
have to spend much
commands.
time training. Very
No,
cool.
not at all. Not at all. Our dog trainer's been working with him. Our kennel staff has been working with him on doing different commands, working well on the leash when he goes on walks and things like that. So yeah, he's a great little boy.
So how old did you say he was?
He's 2 years old.
Wow. And where did he come from? I mean, is he from around here, or how did you guys get him?
He was actually a transfer from Animal Care Services.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Wonderful. Now, what's his personality like? You said that he likes to be by himself and not with other dogs, but how is he around people?
He loves people. He loves meeting new friends. We do ask, though, that he goes to a home with no small children. But other than that, he does great with meeting other people. He loves to be outdoors. So we're hoping that he goes to an active family. And he loves belly rubs. Once he gets to know you, he will be your best bud. And he loves his belly rubs. He loves his head scratches, his booty scratches. He loves them all.
Well, don't we all? So when he's hanging out at the house, is he pretty active inside the house and the activity, or is he kind of calm inside the house and he gets outside and has fun, or how is he around the house?
When he's inside the kennels, or when he's hanging out maybe in the offices, he's very calm. He's very cool and collected. But when he is outdoors, he loves to run around. He loves to have a good time. So best of both worlds when it comes to Pretzel.
Yes, seriously. He looks very healthy and happy.
He's extremely healthy.
Looks like he wants to get out there and run and play and have some fun.
He does. He's like, all right, let me go. Let me have some fun. And he loves being in the water, kiddie pools, things like that. Especially in the Texas heat, I think it's great to have a kiddie pool. Definitely want to have plenty of water out for your pups right now.
Hey, Pretzel. Hey there. Oh, he is not camera shy. He likes the camera too, doesn't he?
He loves all the attention.
That's awesome. Well, let's see. What does somebody need to do to get a home for Pretzel?
So you definitely want to go online at sahumane.org/adopt. We have plenty of different, if you have something else in mind as a senior dog, puppies, different cats, things like that, they're all online at sahumane.org/adopt. We actually have our no contact adoption process going on right now.
Yeah.
So, it makes it easy and safe to adopt during these, uncertain times. And so how that works is you want to go, of course, to sahumane.org/adopt, fill out the application online. And then once you've done that, you're going to email adoptions@sahumane.org, the pet name and the pet ID in the subject line. That's very important. And then you're going to also send a government issued ID and a copy of proof of residency. Once our team gets all that, goes through it, make sure it's all approved, they will call you for a phone interview. And once that's approved, you'll be able to come pick up your pet at curbside and take them home.
Oh, wonderful. Now, does he have a favorite kind of food that he really loves?
Favorite kind of food? He actually
Yeah.
is not a fan of dog biscuits, but he loves more like meatier treats. And he will be your best friend in the entire world if you give him some bacon.
Of course. Who could argue against
But
bacon,
hey,
right?
yeah, who wouldn't, right?
Perfect. All right. Well, Pretzel, it's nice to meet you. So you guys need to get in touch with the Humane Society today for Pretzel as we're doing Poochamania. Now, I know you brought somebody else too, didn't you?
Yeah, so we're actually gonna, our kennel staff's helping us right now. So we're actually gonna take Pretzel back and then bring Lily out for y'all. So you're gonna meet Lily.
Oh, I can't wait to see Lily. Awesome. Okay.
All right, awesome. Well, let me get Pretzel back to our kennel staff and then we're gonna go get Lily.
Okay, that sounds great. Well, while you're doing that, I just want to remind everybody about Poochamania and what's going on here. We do this every year. It's a whole lot of fun. It really helps out the San Antonio Humane Society and these dogs that we're showing you here. Again, it's brought to you by your friends over at Alamo Water Softeners. They're just wonderful people to work with. You see the truck in the background. Jeff's Backyard, the San Antonio Express News, and VCA Animal Hospital. And they do a whole lot to help the community out and help our four-legged furry friends. And who can't live, who can live without one, right? So everybody needs a great dog in their life, don't they?
Yes, of course. I mean, I personally have 4 rescues at home. So the more the better when it comes to me.
Yeah. And by the way, they're all taken care of too. I mean, you guys take care of them there very well. And so they are super healthy and ready to go from day one.
Yes, they are. And actually, before we show you Lily, we're going to show you, I believe we have, who's coming up next? Luke? Luke. Okay, now I'm actually going to hand it off to Lucy because she's going to be introducing another one of our furry friends.
Okay, that'd be great. Hi, Lucy. Where are you?
Hi, how are you?
Hey, Lucy. Good to see you.
There we go. Hi. So next we have Lou. Hi, Lou. Come over here. So he is one of our. Here, we're probably gonna need Cassie here to help me. That way we can show you off.
Did you say Lou?
Yes, Lou.
Oh, cool. Okay.
So
all right.
He's a
Hey, Lou.
1-year terrier pit bull mix. So he actually arrived at our shelter at the end of August. We had the amazing opportunity to actually drive east to Beaumont, Texas, and transport nearly 90 cats and dogs ahead of Hurricane Laura. So he's one of the babies that arrived at our shelter. So he is still here with us, and he is still looking for his forever home. And as you can see, he's a gorgeous boy, so sweet, and loves his treats.
Now, how old is Lou?
He is 1 year old.
Oh, wow. He looks like a man's man. He looks very masculine and very strong there. Does he have a lot of fun? I mean, where does he do for fun? Where does he play? What does he do?
Yes, he definitely loves to play. He loves all his enrichment activities. We try to keep him busy here at the shelter with his daily walks. Here, Cassie is awesome with him. So she definitely helps out with his daily morning walks, playing fetch, all of his favorite toys. He just loves to stay busy and enjoy his time here with us.
Describe for us the perfect family for Lou.
So Lou would do great, over here. Come here, Lou. Come here, Lou. So we are still kind of learning his personality. So we are still trying to see where he would fit most. But of course, we always want a loving family to take him out and keep him busy and entertained. Come over here, Lou.
Come on, Lou. There he is.
There he is. Lou, you want to show your face? Show your sweet
Lou.
face. Show your sweet face.
Hey. All right, so when we saw Pretzel a minute ago, Pretzel did some things like sitting and laying down. But Pretzel is another year older than Lou. Lou's only a year old.
Yeah.
So has Lou learned any of that yet?
He's still learning, he's still learning even his walking skills, he's still learning his tricks. Right now, he just loves to receive all the love and attention, but we are definitely working on that. Of course, we know he loves his treats, so I know Cassie's already working with him to get him to learn, the basic commands like sit and roll over and all of that. So hopefully he'll be, learning a lot in the time that he's still here until he finds his forever family.
Yeah, he looks like he'd be awesome to have around the house. Okay, and a good temperament, good even temperament, you say?
Yes, he's a sweet, sweet boy. As you can see, he loves all the attention, He loves it. So he's a very calm boy, very playful and very happy. He loves to smile. And so, yeah, very calm personality for sure.
That's awesome. Okay, so again, let's go over one more time how anyone who wants to adopt either Lou or Pretzel, how do they go about that?
Yeah, so definitely everyone, please visit our website, sahumane.org/adopt. And you just submit an online adoption application. Send an email to our adoption staff with the name of the pet you're interested in, as well as their ID number. And we will follow up with a phone interview. And as soon as everything's approved, it's a curbside pickup. And you can, leave pretty much almost, if possible, the same day with your new pet.
That's fantastic. All right.
Super simple, few steps, super simple. So visit our website. You can see the full list of all of our adoptable pets. We have plenty of pups, looking for their new loving family.
I was going to say, you have a whole bunch there. So, I mean, you're going to find somebody to love.
Yes. And all of our pets, they all of the animals that come into our shelters, they're in desperate need of a new home. The majority of them are neglected, abused, or, like Lou here that came from Beaumont, Texas, kind of evacuating from the hurricane. So we're just hoping to find them the best home possible during these difficult times. Yeah.
Well, we'll find him a home. We'll find Pretzel a home as well today. Lucy, thank you very much for your time. We appreciate you guys over there at the Humane Society. And thanks again for having us with Poochamania. We really enjoy doing this with you guys every year.
Awesome. Well, thank you. And of course, we appreciate y'all as well. Thank you.
Take care. Have a great day. So again, folks, if you want to, you can go online right now to the San Antonio Humane Society. Of course, thanks again to our friends over at Alamo Water Supply for bringing you Poochamania. That's two really cool dogs. They make a great addition to any camp.
Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Ernie from Energy 94.1. Thank you so much for joining us for Poochamania 2020. Hang on, let me get down here. So there you go. Now you can put the banner up. Poochamania 2020. It's going on right now. This is the part of the show where we get to actually interact with you, the fans. So drop a comment. Let us know what you think. What did you think of Pretzel? What did you think of Lou? Drop a comment below, and we'll talk through all your comments throughout the entire Poochamania live stream. So obviously, the whole purpose of us doing Poochamania this year is because obviously it's a hard time for a lot of people, including the San Antonio Humane Society. So if you want to adopt a pet, sahumane.org/adopt. If you can't adopt a pet, donate, obviously, sahumane.org/donate. So we'll get to your comments and everything here in a little bit, but go ahead and start dropping those comments, photos of your pets. We really, really want to see them. Drop those in the comments as well. Shout out to Israel Rojas down there watching Poochamania on YouTube with the big woof shout out. So thanks so much for the comment, Israel. Again, you could just drop your comments in the below. What do you think of Poochamania? What do you want to see? And just so you know, there's still a chance for you to win $200. Yep, we have a pet costume contest. We have a crazy dogs trick contest that you can be a part of right now. Just go to PoochamaniaSanAntonio.com and we'll get to some of those entries in a little bit. Now, Poochamania, all about giving back to the community, giving back to the SA Humane Society. So whatever you can do, if you want to donate, if you need a pet of your own. It's funny. We'll get to some funny stories later on in Poochamania, but if you're single, you need a companion right now during the pandemic, sahumane.org/adopt. Or if you can't adopt and you want to give some funds due to the global pandemic. It's really hit the Humane Society really hard this year, and they don't necessarily have all the supplies that they need in order to, take care of all the pets that they have. Hurricane Laura just kind of came and went, so they actually went to the Gulf Coast to go pick up some other pets that needed homes due to the hurricane. So sahumane.org/donate. Obviously, do whatever you can. Let's go ahead and get ready to move on to our next segment here. We got Sam and Miho. Sam from Jack FM. What's up, fellas?
What up?
I'm trying to get myself in frame so you can actually see me on screen, because if not, I'd just be like this. You just see La Reina right there. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, speaking about adopting, and you were saying earlier, this pandemic hit and I was super lonely. I'm here in Texas by myself. So I did end up adopting my dog, and he's a butthead. I love him. And he's definitely brought some light into my life, even though sometimes he's a butthead. So adopt a dog if you can. Again, sahumane.org/adopt.
Now, Sam, what about your dog? What have you got during the pandemic?
I'm going to give a shout out right now. This is Ghost Malone and Zeusy Waffles. And we've had Ghost. He's a Weimaraner for about 4 years, but about a year ago, we were like, he's really lonely. He wants someone to play with. So we adopted Zeusy Waffles, and he's been a great addition. He actually taught our other dog how to be a dog, because we got him at such a young age. He was more of a person than he was a dog. He was a very strange dog, but getting Zeus into the picture, that just like, they have so much fun now. They run around the backyard, just walking them together. They're best friends, and it's a great thing. So yeah, adopted dogs are the best, in my opinion. Yeah.
Yeah, they are. They actually, like, I feel like that too. Like, rescue dogs or dogs that you adopt are actually better because they know, they don't necessarily know the love of a family and a home. So when they do, get that trust going with you, it's almost like they love you even more than, a different puppy that you got from a breeder or something like that.
Yeah.
Nothing against that, but at the same time, there are these other dogs that need homes too.
Yeah, like Jose said earlier, did I rescue the dog or the dog rescue me?
Which one was it for you, Miho?
The dog rescued me. Sure, I was going insane. I was talking to myself. Now I talk to the dog. So, I'd rather talk to a dog than to the wall.
Yeah. For sure. All right. Well, I'll hand it over to Sam and Miho. You can still enter those contests. They'll give you all the info. Sam and Miho, take it away.
All right. So we're going to be going through some of the pet costumes and the tricks. Which one? What are we doing? Oh, the dog tricks right now.
Dog tricks.
All right. You can still enter on San Antonio or Poochamania, sanantonio.com for $200 right now. First up, Scarlett. Oh, wait, what is the...
Scarlett, you ready? Down, up, down, up, spin. Good girl. Good girl.
That's a good girl. She looks like she's ready for the NFL Combine.
Yeah, the degree of difficulty on that one. I'd give that about an 8. I like the spin at the end.
I do like
really good. The spin trick.
I don't know. The Houston Texans are kind of hurting this year. They could use some of this energy right here.
They could use some Scarlet.
Definitely. All right, let's do another one.
And don't forget, you can still enter your dog tricks at Poochamania.sanantonio.com, and you can win $200. We're also going to be doing a pet costume contest, and you can also win $200 at that too. So it's not too late. Go to Poochamania.sanantonio.com to enter, and let's check out the next pet trick. What do we have?
Good girl. Down.
Bonnie.
Good girl. Roll over. Good girl.
The rollover, yeah, that's a good one.
She's only 4 months old, man. My dog barely listens to me, and he's 2. Like what? Like I need Monica. If you're watching, hit me up. I need some help, and let's train my dog, please.
Yeah, how do you teach him to do the roll? That's tough.
You know, I always thought like a dog, like having a dog, like training them would be super easy, but no. And I have a Rottweiler, and so he's just a stubborn dog. We have staring contests all day long. Just like, listen to me. He's like, nope. I wish my dog was like Bonnie.
You should upload that video, the staring contest. That's a pet trick.
Right? That's a trick. Who blinks first? All right, let's do another one. Let's do Olive. Is that Olive and Diesel? Wait, Ram.
Dan.
X Games mode. Or next Games mode.
Oh, wow.
X Games mode. Man, again, my dog. I wish my dog did half of what these dogs are doing. Seriously, the only time he pays attention to me is when I got a treat in the hand. Other than that, he's not listening. Yeah. Again, if you want to add your video, it's right there. They're circling it. It's a little green button. Poochamania, SanAntonio.com. $200 has your name on it. Or can we do like one costume right now? Let's show people some costumes. Oh, I see Waldo. Let's do the Waldo. I like the Waldo one at the bottom. Found him. Or Minions. What's this? Rustifer the Minion. That is a great one. And who painted him? Where are we going? Chewy. Oh, he's got glasses too. Where's Waldo? Oh man,
the Wolf Dog.
What?
It says, "Where's Waldo Wolf Dog?"
Waldo Wolf Dog.
Thank you, Lord, for your submission.
We're doing one more. Scarlet. Princess Leia. Rest in peace.
I see it. I see it up top. There we go.
Yep. Yeah, my dog. I mean, it's my first Halloween with him, so I don't know if I'm going to get him a costume quite yet. I don't know how he'd do. But
for a good costume, get one of these Jack shirts. That's a good costume.
Well, you got an extra one on hand?
I do, actually. I do. Hey, check it out. So we're not going to be we're not voting. It's up to you to vote for the winner. So go to PoochamaniaSanAntonio.com and pick out who you think should win the costume contest or the pet tricks contest. And don't forget, it's not too late to upload your pictures and your videos at PoochamaniaSanAntonio.com.
And again, thank you to Alamo Water Softeners, the VCA Animal Hospital, San Antonio Express News, and Jeff's Backyard for sponsoring this amazing event. And up next, we do have the Dana Cortez Show with their news tastemakers, I believe. Is that what it's called? I need to read this. But I love Dana Cortez. I talk to her all the time, and she has this amazing segment coming up. So let's shoot it on over to Dana Cortez.
Hey everyone, welcome to Poochamania, the virtual edition 2020. We're the Dana Cortez Show. My name is Dana Cortez.
TJ Automatic. I go by Anthony, aka Scum Duncan.
And we have a very good friend of ours. Okay, not only is she a professional writer, not only is she one of the most influential people in San Antonio, she's our friend, Miss Maddie Scott.
Hey.
Hey guys. So first of all, thank you for joining us. I want to remind everyone that the San Antonio Express News is one of our main sponsors here for Poochamania. Digital subscriptions start at only 99 cents a month. Reading is very important. I think people who read are extra intelligent. People who write, maybe even more so.
I was going to say, because Maddie's a writer.
I think so too. Yes. She said, me too. I agree. So I want to remind everyone, get your digital subscription to the San Antonio Express News. Now, of course, you're here to help us get pets adopted. Maddie, you've picked one of your favorite stories.
Yeah. Back in December, Charlie Puth was here in San Antonio for a concert, and he actually adopted a dog from the San Antonio Humane Society. So he got to take that puppy home here from one of our great groups here, and I guess the dog got to travel with him for whatever amount of the tour that he had left before the coronavirus pandemic hit. But yeah, he brought him on stage, and it was a really sweet event. So
it really was. And we actually found out before anybody else, this was an energy event. He had literally just picked the dog up And so we got video of the dog before anybody. And he asked us.
He was like, "Don't put it up."
He said, "Don't put it up yet because I haven't shared it yet." But it was such a special moment. And I asked him, "What'd you name your dog?" And he said, "Charlie."
Ooh,
That's
nice.
actually what I was wondering. I was wondering what he had named it, but that makes sense.
So I'm glad that you mentioned your dog because he is so gorgeous, but there's something that I read about you. I have this scar on the side of my face. I had several surgeries because I was attacked by a dog when I was 3. You were attacked by a dog. Were you afraid of dogs?
Well, the thing is, I was the reason, if you don't know, the reason why I have this scar on my eyebrow, it's not intentional, even though it's grown.
It's kind of cool though.
I've been told that, which I'm very flattered by. The scar's kind of gone away, but you can still see it if you ever get a chance to look at my face very closely. I guess you get to see it.
They're pretty close right now.
Yeah, we're all pretty close right now. You can kind of see it, but the dog that actually bit my face was a black lab. So I saw that today, him today. I'm still getting used to it now that I'm a dad. I was like, I have to have it. So we went to the Humane Society and adopted.
That is so beautiful. Charlie the Third. Now,
He named him Charlie. He said he wanted, to have
a junior.
So that was the closest thing he could have for now.
Shout out to the Society. They're great at pairing up the perfect human with the perfect animal. I went through there to get young Metro, and so shout out to them and my dog and Charlie Poo. I'm a fan of initials, so shout out to the little puppy CJ.
CJ, all right. So we want.
Where's your little Ewok, Maddie?
Where's your baby?
Where's your
Is
little
baby with you?
There she is. She's afraid.
What's her name? Oh.
She doesn't like attention. Delilah.
Oh.
She's not like her mother, is she? I love that you share so much about your pets, and we can all agree here. Of course, we are having Poochamania 2020 virtually because we want you to adopt a pet. That's what this is all about. So there's more details at energy941.com on how you can enrich your life with either a cat or a dog. You can adopt a senior cat, a senior dog, and they have puppies as well. So please do so. And thank you so much for watching Poochamania 2020 with our Alpha Media partners, Energy 94.1 and the Dana Cortez Show. Thank you so much, Maddie.
Thank you, guys.
Good morning, everybody. How's everybody doing for Poochamania 2020? He's Jason. I'm Rob. You can see on the scroll. I was about to go grab my dogs, Jason. They're running around. There's too much football going on in front of them.
Well, that's it. And by the way, Auburn and Kentucky right now, Auburn up 8-7. It's so great to have football on this Saturday. A lot of people were thinking Kentucky might have a chance. Of the 11 o'clock games, this has been one of the better ones. Oh, you found Lola.
Lola has come to visit. She is the ward of the court. She's one of those adoptees that has happened over all of the lockdown and the quarantines. We got Lola back in March, and Lola is a sweetie. She's a blue heeler. She's our only, I like to call her a fancy dog. Most of my other dogs have been rescues over at the San Antonio Humane Society. So, hey, jump on the socials. Talk about what's going on today because we're doing a lot of great stuff with the San Antonio Humane Society. You can register to win yourself a $200 gift card. Visit PoochamaniaSanAntonio.com to enter. If you have any comments or pictures, put them up there. I see Bailey up there. Good morning, Chris. Thanks for joining us as we celebrate all of our pets on what has been the best football day of the year, followed by a fantastic Friday night of college football. Jason, you were down at the Alamo Dome last night to watch UTSA take down Middle Tennessee in what looked like a little bit more difficult game than expected, but how much fun was that?
You know, it was a lot of fun. It was great to be at an event. Now, by the way, getting a basset hound to sit up here in your lap. But I wanted to show off Bailey a little bit. I had to bribe her, you know, and she'll take your fingers. I mean, this dog always thinks her next meal is going to be her last meal. I mean, this is the only pet trick I've got for this one.
She's pretty good at laying on the couch. I've seen her do that.
She's great at laying on the couch. And if you were to come into my house, she will bark. She will be very loud, but she does a fantastic job of hiding behind the couch. She's great at hide and seek. But you bring up the game last night. My first event since March, and you know all the concerns you would normally have. Now I've flown a couple of times, but yes, Kimberly, I have a basset hound. I see you're a basset family too. That's awesome. You look at the Alamo Dome has done a great job in the signage, the mobile ordering at the concession stands, the restrooms, you know, even X's on, you know, every other urinal kind of thing. I mean, you know, I had a whole row to myself, not because nobody was there, but all those seats were blocked off in every other row. It was, you know, for going in and not sure, very comfortable environment, very spaced out. And a hell of a football game. The bad news is, though, Frank Harris got hurt again. And I've watched this kid play since he was at Clemens High School. Non-contact knee, waiting for the results of the MRI. But I will tell you what, Josh Atkins, another local kid, played at Smithson Valley, came in and was fantastic. This offense, and no disrespect to Frank because his leadership and his skill set, but Josh can sling it. And because of his ability to throw the ball and that offense changes, I think it actually helps Sincere McCormick, the running back. Another San Antonio product.
By the yards. Now, Josh Atkins transferred back from New Mexico State. Is that where he was?
Yeah, he's grad transfer from New Mexico State, the other Aggies.
Yeah, came back to the motherland here at the Alamo Dome. Played last night. I was not surprised that he came in, but I'm interested to see what his arm will add to that offense that has already been pretty impressive. Now, we expect to hear something later. You saw the injury to Harris. Is it scary? Is it one of those non-contact oh-no's?
It really is. And, you know, he was running towards the right, and I was sitting kind of corner end zone. And so, you know, he's running to the right, puts on an incredible move going all the way back to the left. And you know, I mean, he got hit, but he got up, but it, you know, it looked like he got hit because he was going down. It looked like the non-contact, and you know, it's unfortunate. Hopefully, it's nothing. But knowing the history and the issues that Frank has had in the past, that is your fear. But I will say this about Frank Harris, the kind of leadership and teammate he is. As he was walking off the field, the injury happened late second quarter. He's walking off the field with a couple of the medical staff, and this was happening right in front of me, standing kind of in the end zone on the sideline, sees that Josh comes in, completes his first pass, and now UTSA is in scoring position. Now, he's walking with a limp, an obvious limp. But instead of going in the locker room with the medical people, he starts going back to the sideline to be with his team as they scored right before halftime with that field goal. But he didn't want to miss that and be a part of his team. And then, you know, when he came out in street clothes after halftime, you know, again, he could have done whatever he wanted to do, but he wanted to be on the sideline with his teammates. But no crutches, no ice, no wrapping that I could see on his legs. So, you know, maybe it was just one of those. It hurt, but you're not going to take any chances.
Let's hope we get Frank Harris back. Yes, this is the first real full day of college football, and we still have two conferences to come. We're still waiting on the Big Ten and the Pac-12, but today we have SEC, ACC, Big 12 all going on. We've got Texas Tech and Texas going off on ESPN San Antonio today as well. As you're sitting at home watching your football games, remember how important those four-legged friends that you've had around you for these many months, all by your lonesome. You know, I spend most days on top of this hill by myself, and if not for my pets, I don't know what I'd do. I talk to them. I act like they're part of the family. That they listen to me better than my sons ever did, and even cleaner than they are. But, you know,
well,
I think
Lola.
Well, no. But what I have discovered or realized once again is the importance of my pet, of my little furry baby that has taken care of me and been part of my life every day as this pandemic has gone. And if you're the same way, there's lots of ways you can help. First of all, if you're looking for a pet, what a great time to go to the San Antonio Humane Society and pick one up. And it can be done completely virtually. You can get on the phone. You can talk with folks. It all can be handled in its curbside pickup. You can pick up a dog and get that sense of bonding that so many of us have missed. I mean, we don't have interaction the way that we used to, and my pets have become such an important part of my life. I have 4 dogs, and there's another dog on the property. 5 dogs in my life up here, a cat and some chickens, and I found out how important it is. If you're full up with pets, if you can't, but you understand the value, go to sahumane.org/donate. Donate some money, because not only will it take care of those pets today, but it'll foster the growth of pets for many, many months to come. Be part of a movement of taking care of our animals. sahumane.org/donate. Offer whatever you can. You know how important pets are to you, and certainly you can help out the rest of San Antonio.
And when you think about what the San Antonio Humane Society is dealing with, a lot of animals there now, a lot of those dogs came from Louisiana because of Hurricane Laura. And I know Hurricane Laura just kind of came and went in the news cycle. If you read on Sports Illustrated this week, there's an incredible article that Ross Dellinger wrote about what's happening in Lake Charles, Louisiana. And it's kind of centered around the city, but the football program there, McNeese State, which is coached right now by Frank Wilson, the former UTSA coach. Their stadium wiped out. I mean, there's devastation in that town. Quite frankly, until I read that article, I didn't realize was still going on. A lot of us thought Laura we knew it was slow, but it wasn't the disaster we all thought or was expecting it to be. Turns out it really was, but the news cycle has moved on. And that is a area that, not only COVID, but that hurricane has completely devastated. There's people without power. Insurance adjusters still haven't come to some people. So, but a lot of the animals that are at the Humane Society were in parts of Louisiana like that need a home. And so, when you hear that throughout this broadcast today, there is so much truth behind it where you might not be thinking about the aftermath of a hurricane 2 months later.
Poochamania 2020 is brought to you by Alamo Water Softeners and in part by the San Antonio Express News, Jeff's Backyard, and VCA Animal Hospitals. If you've been thinking about bringing in a new member of your family, a new pet, it is so easy to do. So many of us, we shop online. That's just part of our life now. Well, now you can start looking for your dogs online as well. You can go to sahumane.org/adopt, and you can scroll through and find all those cuties, the one that you find most appropriate, and start picking them out. The adoption process is so easy and handled mostly by phone now. So you can have curbside pickup. You can go meet your pet. You can meet your baby and get to know them. And when it's time to pick them up, you can go pick them up. It's a safe and humane way to take care of those animals, and at the same time, get all those loving little doggies out to homes and find them forever homes. And that's why we're here today. SA Humane Society has been so important in my life. I've been there many times. I've had 4 or 5 dogs over the years through the Humane Society. They take care of those animals. They love them as much as you ever would, but they need to come home.
And
get those dogs a place to live.
Nothing better than a rescue dog. So you can just go online and for old married guys like us, this is as close as you're going to get to Bumble. And if you're a young single person, Miho, find your dog just like you do a date. I mean, it works that way in a lot of ways. I mean, you get the description there, the bio, a little video, that's as close as you're getting. So go check that out. Adopt a dog, or at the very least, $5, $20, $100. Make a donation and help out the fine people there at San Antonio Humane Society.
Coming up next, Sean Rima's been released into the public, or at least he'll be released onto you. Rima,
virtually,
but he is free. And I know if anybody loves his pets, it is certainly Sean Rima. And Dennis Foley, news director over at KTSA, is about to join us. As the pandemic began, Dennis brought in a mama dog and has been raising puppies these many months at his home. No one knows more the value of pet kinsmanship than Dennis Foley. Sean Rima and Dennis Foley coming up next. Poochamania 2020. We'll see y'all in a little bit. Enjoy this.
Hey, everybody. It's me, Sean, and welcome to Poochamania 2020. We're obviously doing things a little differently this year with the pandemic. I'm on the computer, and we're going to be joined here by Alexis and Lucy from the San Antonio Humane Society and try to adopt out some really cool dogs. Also want to thank Alamo Water Softener Systems for helping us out this year with Poochamania. They're great folks. Trevor Townsend, one of my favorite people on the planet, as well as also San Antonio Express News, Jeff's Backyard, and VCA Animal Hospitals. And right now we're going to go, we're joined by Alexis, right?
Hi, everyone.
Hi. And what you got there? Who's that little doggy there?
Alrighty, so we have Miss Lily to show y'all today. We're highlighting her. She is a 6-year-old Terrier American Staffordshire mix. She's loving the camera. Look at her.
Hi.
Look at her.
Lily. Hi.
So she's a very sweet
Hi,
girl,
baby.
but she is strong. So that's why
she
we
is.
recommend that for her future family to definitely use a harness. When she's walking, she loves to go on walks. She loves to be outdoors. She is working on her leash skills, her pulling skills. We're working on that with her right now. But overall, she's a very sweet girl. Once you hang out with her and she runs off a little bit of energy, she'll just love to sit in your lap and get all the head pat.
Now, you said she was 6 years old?
She's 6 years old.
So she's not going to get any bigger. That's
No,
pretty
this
much
is
what
as
it's
big
gonna
as she'll
be.
get, which I think she's a perfect size. What do y'all think?
That she is a very perfect size for. I mean, so a family with some kids,
Mhm.
younger kids, she'd be fine with.
Yeah, maybe since we are working on her jumping skills and her pulling and all that, probably with the home, maybe with children 12 and up, what we would recommend.
12 and up, yeah. Okay. And you said she has some leash skills right now. So if somebody were to adopt her, though, they'd have to probably work with her a little more.
Yeah, because we are our dog trainer and our kennel staff continue to work with her during play groups, during her morning walks and things like that. So that's why we definitely recommend a harness and then a leash, just to kind of ground her and let her know who's boss. You know what I mean?
My wife
Lily?
keeps me on a leash for the very same reason. Well, what else can you tell me about her? I mean, what kind of a diet does a dog like that need?
Normal dry foods, what we feed all of our dogs here at the shelter. So she's doing great. She knows, I believe she knows sit. Let's try and maybe see if she'll sit. And if she loves any kind of treat, she's not picky when it comes to that. You smell it? Lily. Ready? You smell it? Let me try getting over here. You probably smell the other dogs that were just out here.
Lily.
Sit. Come on, girl. I swear she did it off camera earlier.
She seems like she has a very nice personality.
Yeah, she is. She's very, very sweet, but like I said, she is strong. So, but overall, she's a great little girl, and we think, she will hopefully find her forever home soon.
So what specifically kind of a family? So you said people with kids are 12 and up. You don't want young children.
Yeah, no, we don't recommend any young children, but she does get along with other dogs during play group. So if you do have another pet in the house, as long as, of course, you once you adopt, all of our potential adopters that already have dogs in the home, we normally do dog intros here at our shelter just to make sure that our pet and their pet get along and it's a good match for the home.
Right. Yeah. So you actually do that at the Humane Society.
Yes, we do.
Right. And most of the time, I mean, is it a rare thing that you have an issue with an animal that's already in the home, or do most of the time, like
most of the time,
Lily seems like she's a sweetheart. She probably would get along.
That's why we have our dog intros in place, just to make sure that they do get along and that the new families don't run into any issues with the dogs. But she's great. Look at her. She's posing for y'all.
She's
Lily, sit. Now
You're a rock star, Lily. You're a rock star. Now, obviously, you said she likes to walk. Would this be a dog that you'd want to have plenty of room? You know, a large backyard. Dog like this needs a lot of exercise.
Yeah, a lot of exercise. Definitely, a good sized backyard they can run around and play with. And if you don't have a backyard and you have a neighborhood park, that would work as well. She loves to be outdoors. She loves to explore. So if you want to go to parks, you go to lakes, things like that. I think she'd be a great dog for that.
Is there anything else you want to tell us about Lily that you think the folks ought to know, might be interested in taking her home?
No, I mean, only that. Just she's really sweet. She's very, very friendly. She gets along with her dogs. The only thing is, of course, she is strong. So you're gonna want to. But we will continue to work on that until she finds a forever home, because we believe in her and that she will eventually find her forever family.
Very cool. Now, what's the process if folks want to get to know Lily?
So because we are temporarily closed to the public, we have our no contact adoption process. So you can see all of our dogs, such as Lily, on our website at sahumane.org/adopt. And then through our no contact adoption process, it works by, of course, applying online and then emailing adoptions@sahumane.org, the pet ID and the pet name in the subject line, and then a copy of your government issued ID, a proof of residency. That way we're able to kind of go through everything, make sure everything is good to go. Once that is, we'll be calling you for a phone interview. And once that phone interview is approved, you'll be able to come to our shelter and pick up your pet. Right, Lily?
We have and for folks, if you haven't brought a rescue animal into your home yet, we have 2 dogs, both are rescues. We have 4 cats, all are rescues. They're just, I think rescue animals tend to have even more of a personality and make more of a connection with your family. It's because they do tend to come from difficult situations.
Yes,
and
that's a great point to make. We definitely want to let the viewers know that if you are adopting a rescue animal, you want to give them time to adjust in the new home and make sure that they get aware of their new surroundings. It may take a month, it may take a couple months, but you just got to give them time. So you really just need to have time and patience when you're thinking about adopting a shelter animal.
Well, Lily, I think you're a cutie, and I think you're going to find a forever home.
Yeah,
really,
you want to do a close up of Lily's face before she goes back?
Oh yeah, let me see.
Yeah, let's get your camera ready. Get your camera ready, Lily.
Let me get a look at you. You're a cutie, Lily. Yes, you're a cutie. I'm glad my wife is at work, because we'd be adopting Lily right now. My wife were in the room.
Well, hopefully she'll see this. She'll see this later on. And
oh, that's right. That's right.
Fingers crossed.
Maybe. Well, thank you so much. So we're going to look at another dog?
Yes, we're actually going to be bringing Ruby out next. So let's get Lily on her way, and then we'll get Ruby right now.
Well, very cool. And again, this is Poochamania 2020. Obviously, because of the way things are going with the pandemic this year, we've had to do things a little differently. And so I'm coming to you live from my bedroom, which is where I do the radio show now. And you can hear me Monday through Friday with my good brother Trey Ware on Ware and Rima from 7 to 9 a.m. And then you can hear me on my regular show from 9 to 11. But I look forward to Poochamania every year. This is, I think, maybe the 4th or 5th year I've done this, or 6th year. I've lost track. But the work they do at the Humane Society is so vital and such good work. And again, these rescue animals become a member of your family. And I can't imagine, my little family unit here without our dogs, Foxy and Bruce. Again, both rescues. So we'll bring another one out here.
Yeah, we're waiting on Ruby.
We're still waiting on Ruby. Okay.
I think she's getting her hair and makeup done. I'm not sure what's taking her a little long, but
well, sometimes it takes me a few extra minutes to get my hair and makeup going properly for the show. You want to make sure you're camera ready.
Yeah, and Lucy, Ruby's actually one of Lucy's favorites. So if y'all don't mind, she kind of wants to. She's itching to do Ruby's little interview. Pun intended.
Of course.
Okay, so we're gonna get Lucy on here, and I think
we see Ruby coming. Hi guys, can y'all hear
Hey,
me?
how are you? How you
Good,
doing?
how are you?
Not too bad. Not too bad. Now you're Lucy,
Yes, Lucy.
and who do you have with you?
So I have Ruby here. She's our 4-year-old retriever mix.
Oh,
Come here, Ruby.
Ruby. Take a look
Yeah,
at
so
you,
this
Ruby.
is Ruby. So she is actually one of our longest residents. Come here, Ruby. Come here. So she is actually known as the queen of the shelter. You know, she's been with us for a while. Just a few days ago, or she hit her 100-day mark here at the shelter. So we are desperately trying to find her forever home. So she's a very sweet girl. She loves to explore. We recently took her out on a dog day out in the park, and she had a lot of fun exploring, meeting new friends. She actually had a lot of fun chasing the ducks while she was there. So she's just, ready to go home.
Oh, she's got the most soulful eyes. Let me take a
Oh,
look
yeah.
at you. Let me see your eyes there, Sadie. Sadie.
Yes, show off those
Oh,
beautiful
look at you.
eyes,
Oh, look at those
Ruby.
eyes.
Yes, she
Oh, you're a
actually
cutie.
loves to stare. She has that she'll look into your soul. Right, Ruby? Look at the
Again, my
camera,
wife
Ruby.
is capable of doing the same thing. She looks right
Oh,
into my
really?
soul. Now, what can you tell me about her? What kind of diet does she need? She's 4 years old, so that's still relatively young, right?
Yes, yes. So she is definitely, we would recommend her. So she loves all the attention. So she would be best in a home as the only fur baby. She is not a fan of cat friends. So just all the attention, a family who can just give her, all the love that she needs and all the attention. Keep her busy. She loves to explore. She would be a great hiking dog. She also is a heartworm positive puppy, so she would definitely need to continue her treatment at home. So she will need some special care, but other than that, she is a wonderful pup and the sweetest, sweetest girl, and she's just beautiful.
Now, does she leash? I mean, she's trained, and as far as you know, or is she?
Yeah, she's actually awesome, on the leash. She's awesome. She's very easy going on the leash. She will pull if something, gets her curiosity going. But other than that, she's very sweet, very patient, and she just loves to be with her humans. She's definitely loves people. She will definitely be next to you, walking next to you. Like I said, she loves to explore and sniff. Definitely she loves to sniff everything that's comes along her way. So she's just awesome. She's a very, very, very good girl here at the shelter. We absolutely love her, and we just want to find her the best home that she deserves, right, Ruby?
So oh, look, you are a sweetheart. Look at those eyes.
Definitely a sweetheart, sweetheart.
So you were saying that like she needs to be the primary animal in a home.
Yes. So she loves humans too much that she needs to be the only one getting all the attention. Right, Ruby?
A lot of radio guys are the same way.
Oh, really? So
Now
they know what Ruby needs then.
what about kids? What age is she?
Yeah, so we do recommend a home with older kids, maybe 16 and older, just because she can get a little active. But other than that, she great in a family, just as long as she can get filled with love, at home.
Right. And you said, I know I hear she's one of your favorites there.
She's definitely one of my favorites. I love her. I got to go with her, like I said, to that dog day out in the park, and that's when I completely fell in love with her. She gives you that stare that you just can't ignore. She definitely just captures your heart as soon as you look at her. So hopefully we can just find her the good family home that she deserves, because she's so beautiful, and she's, like I said, she's a sweetheart.
What's it like for you? I mean, working there, you get attached to the dogs, and
Oh
then
my
hopefully,
God,
obviously, your
yes.
goal is you want everyone to get adopted, but that's
Yes,
got to be a little rough on you after a while, huh?
it's so rewarding. I love working here. You do get attached, unfortunately. Sometimes,
Right.
just like the other day, we saw a couple of dogs find their home together, and I cried when they were getting loaded up in the new car. So yeah, definitely, it's a roller coaster of emotions, but definitely worth it. Whenever we see every animal find their forever home, we just can't ask for anything better. That's why we're here. We love it here, and we want to try and save as many animals as we can, like Ruby here.
Well, I think we'll find somebody for Ruby because she's a sweetheart. What a lovely dog. What a
Yeah, she
lovely dog.
is. She is. And I can speak, on behalf of everyone here at the shelter. We definitely love to work together and try to do our best to find every animal like the perfect home. The home that best fits their needs. Kind of like Ruby here. Like I said, she does have she needs to be the only puppy at home. She needs to continue her treatment at home. So we want to make sure we find that family that's gonna be there for her for everything that she needs. And that's
Right.
for every animal here at the shelter.
Well, very cool. Thank you so much, Lucy. Now, if somebody wants to talk to you about Ruby, I know we've already gone through it, but what's the process? How do they start that
Yeah,
process?
so anyone here interested in Miss Ruby, can definitely go on our website. She's definitely one of our first pups that pops up once you go to sahumane.org/adopt and just submit an online application, and we'll contact you. We'll do the phone interview over the phone, and you can, hopefully be picked, be the lucky family to take her home, So it's
Right.
very simple. Everything online, curbside, no contact. Since we are temporarily closed to the public, we want to keep everyone safe, our pets included. So we definitely encourage everyone to visit our website and look at all the pets that we have available for adoption.
Very cool. Well, thank you so much, Lucy. We appreciate your time. And
Oh, you're welcome.
thanks
Thank
for
you. We're so
introducing us
excited
to
to be part
Ruby.
of Poochamania. Yeah.
Very cool. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you. Say bye.
Bye, Ruby.
Oh,
If my wife were here, we definitely would be calling you about her.
yeah, for sure. All right.
All
So
right.
we're gonna take Ruby back.
Okay.
And next, we're gonna pass it over to Alexis here in a couple of minutes.
Okay. Very cool. Thank you so much. And again, guys, Poochamania 2020. It's an online event this year, but we're still doing the good work of the Humane Society and trying to find some forever homes for these wonderful animals. Go to the website, ktsa.com. All the information is there. And again, we want to thank Alamo Water Softener Systems for working with us on Poochamania this year. And it's Sean Rima, and I will see you on the radio. Bye-bye.
This is Poochamania 2020, presented by Alamo Water Softeners, and in part by The Express News, Jeff's Backyard Store, and BCA Animal Hospitals.
Man, that dog was cute. I was like, maybe my dog Joey needs a friend.
Yes, somebody, if you're looking to adopt, go right now to sahumane.org and adopt a dog. Adopted dogs are the best; they just are. So,
Yeah.
And if you can't adopt right now, well, you can always make a donation, and they could definitely use it. sahumane.org/adopt, or just go to /donate. Excuse me, sahumane.org/donate. But now we're going to one of my favorite parts, the costume contest. And it's up to everybody out there to vote for the $200 winner of the costume contest. And you can still make your submissions right now by going to poochamaniasanantonio.com.
All right, who you guys picking?
All right, let's go to the costume contest.
Yeah, the costume contest.
There we go. Well, I'm going to show you. I respect everybody and I know the patience that goes into this, because my dog, Ghost Malone, recently had his 4th birthday, and we had to, we're those people. Yeah. And putting that hat on him and getting that picture that was a feat. Took all day, it seemed like. But yeah, shout out to everybody who took the time to dress up your dogs to enter this contest. I can't wait to check them out. Let's get started.
This is Penny, and she Hawaii Pup-O, Hawaii 5-0. I get the joke. I like it. I love the coconut bra. She got everything on there.
Sassy.
And then we got Dorothy and Toto. Classic. I like slippers. Who else? Oh,
the Mardi Gras theme.
Oh, the Mardi Gras dog.
That's
Look
cool.
at that smile. That smile. He's
Wow.
like, I'm up to no good. He's like, he knows what's up. He's like, I've been here before and I'll do it again. And who else? Oh, okay. I was like,
Enjoying salmon and sushi.
Japanese
cool.
geisha enjoying salmon.
A little sushi dog. I see it.
Yeah, I dig it.
Yeah.
Who's your favorite so far? Granted, we can't vote. It's up to you guys who are watching to go vote at Poochamania.sanantonio.com. There's Max and Avery. They got Bark in Space. If there's time to leave Earth, 2020 is it. You know what? This one might be my favorite because you know 2020 has been a rough year for everybody. So that one, yeah. Who else we got?
Yeah, I love it.
We got Avery, Barcarita. If there's a time to drink, 2020 is it. A lot of 2020 themed costumes right now. You know what? I love it.
How much fun it is to have a dog though, and adopt a dog. You can dress them up, pass the time, home alone. Talk to them like we do.
Yeah.
Dress them up. Who do we have here?
We got Maxine. She's ready for trick or treating. You know what? Trick or treating, I think it's on hold this year, but she's ready. She's ready. She's a little unicorn. Oh my God.
That's for Halloween.
Charlie.
The Chucky dog.
Yeah, he is Chucky. Yeah, he got that underbite too. He's like, dude, where's my food?
That look.
Give me my food. Mika.
Oh, up.
Up. Oh.
Yeah, that's
That's a
great.
good one. It's gonna make me cry.
I hope Mika doesn't float away.
Yeah. Paws and claws. Oh,
that's cool.
A good one too.
Look at that.
Sadie the boxer with just 1 quarter with the claw machine. Just a quarter? Oh, that's a deal. That's a deal. It's a lot more to adopt though. But Sadie's a steal.
Yes.
We got Daisy. She's dressed to impress little Tutu. She's like, get me out of this thing right now. Yeah, I mean, like I was saying, it's my first Halloween with my dog, and I haven't really thought about it. He's just so big. Mimi and Meme or Meme? Meme and Meme?
Mimi and Mimi?
They're unseparated best friends. Never do they leave each other's side. What is that? A hot dog, bat, and a biker.
Dog.
And we got
a little devil up there.
Yeah, a little devil, and then like a pool hustler. He's about to take all your money. Again, you could still submit your costume pictures at Poochamania San Antonio to win $200. This is Snoopy. Talk about it, Snoopy.
Talk about it.
All right, Sam. What's your favorite kind of taco? Let's talk about that. Now he's got me interested because I'm hungry.
Oh boy, I'm pretty easy, man. Meat and cheese, and I'm good. Yeah, it doesn't take much for me, man.
Is there like your favorite? What's your favorite meat?
Beef, probably beef. You know, but I like chicken. Pork.
I like pork. Pork tacos are my favorite, man.
Just more tacos, not less.
That's fair. Yeah, the more tacos there is, the better. Again, if you still want $200 with your name written on it, submit your pictures at Poochamaniasanantonio.com, as well as trick videos. We saw a few earlier of them doing X Games mode on some ramps, some spins, some rollovers.
Mm-hmm.
And next up, we got Dana Cortez doing another segment on some news tastemakers or some newsmakers, some pet newsmakers here in the San Antonio area. So let's shoot it on over to Dana Cortez.
Hey everyone, welcome to Poochamania 2020, virtual Poochamania 2020.
Hey.
We're the Dana Cortez Show. My name is Dana Cortez.
DJ Automatic. I go by Anthony, aka Past Due Amount.
And we're so excited that we have one of our BFFs, also one of the most creative, talented writers of the San Antonio Express News, Miss Maddie Sky. Welcome.
And you got to be super popping on Twitter.
Oh my God. So for me, like Maddie's somebody that I love to follow and retweet. Because if I just get one retweet from Maddie, I'm picking up at least 2 followers. She's got it down like that. And
That's
she's
how it
also a
usually
dog
works.
lover.
Yeah,
She's also a dog lover. You can see her holding Delilah.
She against her will
Aw.
almost. Delilah
Oh.
Delilah doesn't like affection.
But you know what? I think that she's accepting of it right now, and that's what Poochamania is all about. We're here to incentivize you to adopt a pet. Why would you want to adopt a pet? We have our own stories. They really help with you when it comes to love and affection and happiness.
Anthony's a single guy that's got an adopted dog.
I think the better question is, why wouldn't you want to adopt a dog? Like,
Well,
there's
what has
so
Metro
many.
done for you?
Oh, he's done so many things for me, and it's actually, you know what? I'll be honest. It's taught me to care. Okay, and it's for my. Let me talk to my young homies out
Okay,
there.
tell us about how
if
you
you're
taught you to
single,
care.
if you ain't got no kids, and you just left college, and you're living on your own, you need something to care about. So get you a dog. Change a dog's life. All right. I know it's supposed to be cute and flowers and stuff. Adopt a dog. All right. What are you doing? You're gonna spend that money at the bar?
How about a cat?
A cat
You
too.
adopt a cat? God, why you
Poochamania, Pawmania, Purromania, get them all, please. I'm telling you, no, but it really, my dog, my favorite thing about Young Metro is it gives me something to come home to no matter what I'm going through in my day. I know that Young Metro is excited to see me.
He
So,
loves you unconditionally.
Exactly. That
What-
unconditional love.
For you, Maddie, what has Delilah brought to you and your family in general?
I would say the same thing that Anthony said. She's my first dog that's like mine only. So it kind of has taught me that maybe in the future I do want children because I like caring for her. And even though she's not very affectionate, I have enough love for the both of us. But for my family, I just squeeze her all the time. But especially during the coronavirus.
Delilah's not affectionate, girl. She just knows who she is as a dog.
She doesn't want to be known. But during the pandemic, she's been like a huge help. The greatest stress relief is just petting her and annoying her. And I'm sure she's wondering when I'm going to go back to work because she's so annoyed by me. But she's obsessed with my mom. She really loves my mom.
The outfits that your mother makes Delilah.
Oh.
Yeah. I think she wants an actual grandbaby, and that's just trying to give me hints. She also eats her dog treats. Delilah has spoiled. She has her own dog treats.
She has her own dog treats.
Dana cooks for
I cook for the dogs. I can't believe you just said that on camera.
Yeah.
I cook for our dogs because just like you and Anthony said, although we are obviously married and we have our youngest daughter still in the home, our girl dog Diety and our boy dog Eros, they bring so much love to our family. You said unconditional. You said it's like caring for a child. It really is. But the difference is they never complain. They don't talk back. They just love you no matter what. They're excited to see you.
I also think they teach you responsibility.
Yeah.
I mean, because you have to care for them, you have to pick up after them, and then you get all that unconditional love. It's a good trade-off.
And then what Matt said most importantly, Maddie, I really that really touched me when you said because of COVID, you've been having to isolate and spend more time alone. I'm sure Delilah has just made that easier.
She's made it easier, but I've made her life harder. Because I smother her. I know that I smother her, but 5 minutes will pass and I'm over there attacking her again. Because she's so cute. And it's funny because all the time at work, whenever I would see a sad dog story, or I would just go throughout my day wondering what she's doing. And now I know exactly what she's doing. She's just sleeping. All she does is sleep.
She's enjoying her time without you.
Everybody for watching Poochamania 2020. If you've ever thought about adopting a cat or a dog, now is the best time to do it. There's the link here on how to get it done. Of course, I want to thank our Alpha Media partners. And remember that our sponsor is San Antonio Express News. For as little as 99 cents a month, you can get a digital subscription. I have mine. I know that we look to this particular publication for a lot of our local news stories. So once again, it's sanantonioexpressnews.com/subscribe. And of course, I want to thank you, Maddie, so much for sharing Delilah with us. And for everybody else watching, please go to the comments below so we can see what you're talking about when it comes to Poochamania and adopt a pet today. Please, they need you.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to our Poochamania 2020 virtual edition. Jack Riccardi. I am grilling and chilling with the people from the SA Humane Society and Jeff's Backyard. We're in the outdoor kitchen of Jeff's Backyard with Lucy and Alexis from the SA Humane Society. Ladies, good morning, and thanks for bringing these beautiful dogs, which is just a small selection of the many dogs you have right now.
Yes, we're very excited to be here and bring our pets and show them off today.
Let's talk a little bit about what's going on these days with the Humane Society. If people haven't been there in a while, what's changed with COVID-19?
So since we are still currently closed to the public, we actually have our no contact adoption process happening right now, which is a safe and easy way to adopt through the San Antonio Humane Society. It's been great. We've been getting great feedback. A lot of our pets have been adopted through this system, so it's been really great. The way that works is you're going to want to go to sahumane.org/adopt. Of course, look at all of our awesome pets we have available, and then you're going to fill out that application online. And then once you do that, you're going to email adoption@sahumane.org. The pet name and the pet ID in the subject line, and then also include a copy of your government issued ID and proof of residency. Once you send all that through and we approve all that, they'll be calling you for a phone interview. Once that phone interview is approved, then you're going to be able to set up a time to come pick up your pet and curbside. So that way it's all no contact, it's all safe, like you said. And that way you can take your pet home to your forever family.
That's amazing. And how has that been working out for you all?
It's been great. Like I said, we've been getting a lot of feedback. A lot of our pets have been adopted through our no contact adoption process. And I think what's also great about, during this, the silver lining of it is that since people are working from home, they have that time to create that bond with that pet and time to have them adjust in their new home environment and get them comfortable, get them acclimated. So that's, I think, a great thing about this.
That's exactly right. That's exactly right. And I would imagine, people must love going to the website and just being able to see all the dogs and kind of, shop online, right?
Yes, for sure.
Now, tell me a little bit about, for folks today that want to support the Humane Society, what do you need and how can they donate?
Yes, and like we said, we are temporarily closed, so we appreciate all the community to support us, through donations. We are desperately accepting any donations, whether it's through our Amazon wish list. So you can definitely visit our page, sahumane.org/donate, and you can see the many ways that you can help out, either through, some Amazon wish list items that we're in desperately need of, especially during this time of COVID, or as well as monetary donations. Every dollar makes a difference and definitely goes back to the care and treatment of all the animals that we take in every year, which are thousands of animals that we try to, find them a loving home. So every dollar counts, and we can always appreciate any help that is generously donated.
And, I don't know if we can get a shot of the dogs, but the dogs are in costume, some of them, which is amazing because if you think about it, at least one of them is dressed up like a hot dog, and we're right next to those grills. I mean, that's a brave dog right there. Look at him. He's going right over there. He's daring them. By the way, if you would like to share pictures of your pets and your backyard cooking, I mean, what's better, right? These are my two favorite things, a dog and a grill in the backyard. Love that. You can share those with us in the comment section down below as you're watching this. And what you're seeing there behind the dogs is Cotton and everybody over at Jeff's Backyard, Herb and Kathy and everybody. And they are grilling. And let's see if we can get over to Cotton and find out what he's up to right now. Cotton, it's Jack. Good morning. Can you hear me all right?
Hey, Jack. Good morning. How are you?
How are you doing?
Great. Doing great.
I see all the smoke. What's going on? Where there's smoke, there's fire, right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. We're smoking some goodies today for you. We fired up our egg here, so you can see that really smoke in the background, but he already pre-fired our Green Mountain Grill pellet cooker. And just to give you an idea, this is in the works right now. You've seen this before, but your listeners may not have. We're doing a cherry pie.
Yeah.
So we're still in the cooking process on that.
And folks, I want to tell you that cherry pie, when they do it in the Green Mountain Grill, that has a flavor like you've never had cherry pie till you've had it that way.
It's a rustic flavor. Jack, it's like our great grandparents used to have. They didn't have electricity. They didn't have gas. They cooked with wood. And so it has this nice rustic aroma to it. and it just makes the pie all the more delicious. And that is terribly simple. Just a couple of Pillsbury pie crusts, some Lucky Leaf pie filling, and I'm good to go.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I would be too. Now, you were telling me about something. I'd never heard of this before. I never heard it called this before. What is an Oklahoma ribeye?
Oklahoma ribeye, Alabama round steak. It is Alabama round steak.
That looks like bologna.
Bologna, just your regular bologna, and they call it a chub. And Jack, I tried to do some research. Why they call it a chub, I have no earthly idea. I think it started in Tennessee years and years ago.
Sure, blame them.
Big old piece of bologna. I haven't yet started that. We're trying to get the pies done, but we're going to slice this up and we'll slather it with some seasoning. Of course, it's the chub is already pre-cooked, but you're putting a layer of smoke on there and then smoke it for a couple hours and then slice off a big old thick slice, and you got yourself a wonderful sandwich.
That is amazing. That's going to make you very popular with the dogs. Now,
I think so.
You mentioned the Green Mountain Pellet Grill. That's where you have the cherry pie going on. Where are you going to do the Oklahoma ribeye?
And we're going to do that in the big green egg over here. We just got it fired up, and I'll be putting that in here in just a moment.
And we should mention that in addition to the Green Mountain Pellet Grill, you also have the new Weber pellet grills,
new
right?
Weber smoke fire right here. We're just showing it up right here, and in the background, showing some of our pellets that we use, the fuel source. It's such an easy way of cooking, Jack. The egg is a fantastic cooker. We got all kind of cookers here. It just depends on what your needs are, and we like to talk with folks and kind of find out where they are, how many they're cooking for, what do they like to cook, what do they want to cook. How much time are they willing to commit to it? And each of these cookers does a fantastic job, but we're just trying to find a good marriage of cooker to who the person is in their own backyard.
And so that's important. People don't have to know everything about everything when they come to Jeff's Backyard at 435 West Nakoma. They just have to go in and say, look, this is what I like to eat. This is my lifestyle. This is the kind of time I can commit to it. And you and Herb and Kathy, as you said, will find the right grill for them, and always at the lowest price the manufacturer allows.
Exactly right. We like to have a conversation with them first. Hey, we're not in it to sell anybody a grill or anything like that. We want them to be happy in the backyard. They came here for a purpose. You don't get in your car and drive all the way down here for nothing. You're looking for something. And we want to have a genuine conversation with folks and get a product that's going to deliver what you are wanting it to deliver.
And I'll tell you what I see right now looks like a perfect Saturday afternoon, right? The grills are going. You've got some good friends there. The dogs are out. There's water in the doggy pool. You got some shade. What could be better?
Oh, it's an awesome. We're all about the backyard. You know, we like to say it in our tagline, from our yard to yours, Jeff's Backyard.
Boy, Cotton, you should do this for a living. I'll tell you what. And so it's one-stop shopping if you think about it, because right there at Jeff's Backyard, you can get your grill and you can adopt your dog. Well, not right there at this moment, but you can see some of the beautiful dogs they have from the SA Humane Society. And one of the things I wanted to ask Lucy and Alexis, if we can go back to them, is I know in the course of COVID, there was so much dog adoption that for a while the supply went down, right?
For a while, just when, the very beginning when COVID first hit and we did temporarily shut down to the public, we weren't able to bring in any pets in as far as receiving and intake and things like that, or transporting from ACS and other sister shelters that we have. And so for a while it was like that, but then we implemented different processes that we were able to intake and transport in. So yeah, right now we're a full house.
And during the hurricane, you were able to take some dogs in from Beaumont and the coastal area, right?
Yeah, so we actually were able to take in nearly 90 pets from Jefferson County in New Orleans.
Yeah, from New Orleans, they were flown in. A first group of about 30 cats and dogs. And then the second group, we actually drove to Beaumont, Texas, and picked them up from 4 a.m. in the morning, and then brought them back to the shelter.
Wow, that is dedication. Lucy and Alexis with the San Antonio Humane Society. Go to sahumane.org. Like they said, you can shop for your next dog right there online. It's a contactless adoption process. And please give to them. They need the help, especially with all the work they're doing for those evacuated dogs. That's sahumane.org. And of course, Jeff's Backyard will make sure you have a grill, because once those dogs have smelled an Oklahoma ribeye, they're going to want one at your house. And all kinds of grills, great people, great service. You can always go back to Jeff's for your propane and your wood and your supplies. And they're at 435 West Tacoma over by the airport. And that's how we know they're over by the airport, because there goes a plane overhead right now. Well, Cotton, that looks delicious. I wish I could be out there with you. Remember to share pictures of your pets and your backyard cooking. We're going to have a prize in the pet costume contest as part of this virtual Poochamania. And again, everybody's doing a grill. Look at the pies going on the grill, and everything looks good at Jeff's Backyard.
¿Cómo estamos? ¿Cómo estamos todos? Un gusto saludar a todos en este momento. Aquí estamos, bienvenidos a Poochamania 2020. Soy su amiga Pili González y mi compañero de este lado, César, qué oso, de la Ley 95.7 y una servidora también de la Ley y de Norteño 104.1 FM y 720 AM, la estación de la raza. Pues estamos celebrando, César, Poochamania 2020. A ver, ¿cómo estás? Creo que tenemos un problema ahí de transmisión. ¿Si nos escuchamos?
¿Ahí me escuchan?
Ahí ya te escuchamos.
Ahí estamos
Ahora
en
sí.
vivo.
Ahí
Oye,
está,
estoy
dale.
contentísimo, Pili, de poder ser parte de este evento, de poder ser parte, de poder ayudarle a muchas personas a que lleven a su casa un perrito, algo que siempre han deseado. Fíjate que en mi casa ya mis niños están, que quiero un perrito, y que quiero un perrito, y que quiero una mascota, y que esto. Ahora lo traemos haciendo tareas, haciendo todo, para que se puedan ganar el privilegio de tener pues un nuevo amigo en casa.
Mira, César, yo ya tengo, y no uno, tengo muchísimos, pero ahorita nomás les puedo presentar a todos a este pequeñito que se llama Luis. Luis, saluda, manda besos. Ahí les manda
Luis.
besos. Él es Luis. Y pues estamos ahorita celebrando Poochamania 2020. Así es, César, a los pequeñitos les encanta, porque a nosotros nos dan amor y nosotros les damos amor a los animalitos, y los perritos son divinos según el estilo, el gusto de cada persona, y tienes toda la razón. Vamos a hacer felices a un animalito, a un ser de amor, a un ser querido, y qué mejor a los perritos hermosos, que todos están hermosos, los que hemos visto en este live stream de Poochamania. Por eso los invitamos. Tenemos muchas opciones, ¿verdad? Muchas opciones. Mi compañero César, platícame. Primero tenemos el concurso de disfraces. Y este es...
Así es, el concurso de disfraces para que la gente que tenga sus perritos y que tenga les guste de los disfraces, de los perritos y todo eso. Hay unas personas que se lo llevan a otro extremo, que les ponen de todo tipo de disfraces, y aquí en este Poochamania 2020 van a hacer un concurso de disfraces que se van a poder estar ganando hasta $200, Pili.
Me encanta la idea. ¿Y sabes qué, César? Aproveche, raza, porque ahorita nosotros obviamente estamos dándole la invitación también de que compartan, hágale el favor de compartir
Claro.
con sus amigos, con la familia, con toda la raza, para que vean, porque en un momento más vamos a ver las opciones de cachorros y perritos que tienen en adopción, para que todos estén muy atentos. Simplemente visita www.poochamaniasanantonio.com para que mandes tu foto con tu cachorro, con tu perrito disfrazado, y pueda participar, como dice César, y que te ganes $200. Así también puedes mandar el video, César, de todos los trucos que hacen su cachorrito, y bueno, y haciendo ya todo eso, bueno, pues también pueden ganar otros $200, César. ¿Cómo ves?
Oye, qué padre, ahorita caerían muy bien $200. Y fíjate que para la gente, aparte de hacer el concurso, otra de las cosas que estamos haciendo es para que la gente se lleve pues un perrito a casa también. Pueden visitar las páginas para ver cuáles son los que están disponibles y todo eso. Eso lo pueden visitar en sahumane.org. /adopt. Ahí es donde pueden checar qué es lo que está en adopción, qué perritos se pueden llevar a su casa para, pues, darle una mejor casa, darle una mejor vida. A lo mejor este perrito estuvo en otro momento sufriendo y ahora con nuestros amigos de SA Humane, pues ahí van a darle una mejor vida a todos ustedes. Recuerden que para que miren qué es lo que está en adopción es sahumane.org, el diagonal es adopt, y también pueden donar, Pili, si no tienen tiempo de decir, sabes que yo trabajo mucho, yo no puedo tener un perrito en casa. Bueno, pues le damos la oportunidad también que nos ayuden a donar para que estos perritos tengan pues toda la comida, que tengan quien los cuide, y eso lo pueden hacer en sahumane.org /donate. Ahí es donde lo pueden hacer en sahumane.org/donate.
Así es, acá me está dando beso. A la otra. Es que es mucho amor lo que te brindan, César, los animalitos.
Claro.
Por eso es muy importante que si usted necesita un compañero, porque hay mucha raza que no ha tenido la oportunidad de ir a conocer las instalaciones, no ha tenido oportunidad de ver todo lo que ofrece Humane Society. Entonces, yo los invito a que vayan para que puedan adoptar el cachorrito que ustedes gusten. Saludos a Alfonso Flores, a nuestro jefe de la estación de Norteño 104.1 FM y 720 AM, y también de la Ley 95.7. Nos mandó saludos. También a Chris Jones. Hola. Saludos a toda la raza, a Israel Rojas. Bueno, pues las opciones ya las tiene. ¿Quiere adoptar? ¿Quiere donar? ¿Quiere participar en los videos? ¿Quiere también tomarle la foto disfrazado? Estas opciones las tenemos. Disfraces, ¿verdad? Y el video, usted puede registrarlo en www.poochamaniasanantonio.com. Y si quiere adoptar, ¿en qué página, César?
Lo pueden hacer en sahumane.org /adopt, y si quiere donar también, sahumane.org /donate.
Exactamente, y aquí vamos a estar con las sorpresas, así que los invitamos que se queden porque más sorpresas vienen para todos ustedes. Te encantan los cachorros, te encantan los perritos, vienen en un momento más todas las opciones, la variedad que nos va a presentar Jason para que usted vea cómo puede ver en vivo y a todo color a los cachorros, a los animales, y los disfrute al máximo y así se enamore más de ellos, ¿verdad que sí, César?
Así es. Hacemos la invitación a que todos vayan y miren y puedan checar dónde es donde pueden hacer las donaciones y dónde pueden hacer, pues pueden adoptar a un perrito para darles una mejor casa y una mejor vida.
Estamos de fiesta, estamos disfrutando este día al máximo, y qué mejor a través de este live stream con todos mis amigos que nos están viendo en este momento. Muchas gracias por estar con nosotros, gracias por acompañarnos. Este bebé ya se me quiere dormir, es que es hora de siesta. Mira, es que, ok, ya te llevo a dormir, ¿ok? Sí, ya, mejor lo vamos.
Míralo.
Pero ya saben, aquí estamos nosotros dispuestos y disponibles para todos ustedes con mucho amor, con mucha alegría. En este momento están pasando las pantallas, pues obviamente los links de todo lo que usted puede participar aquí en Poochamania. Tenemos pues agradecimientos a nuestros sponsors el día de hoy, a The San Antonio Express News, también a Alamo Water Softeners y también a Jeff's Backyard and BCA Animal Hospital. Entonces, pues muy gustoso de estar aquí con todos ustedes. Y pues bueno, ya sabe, una vez más le vamos a repetir. Recuerde que tenemos más segmentos para que usted los disfrute. Entonces, César.
Así es, le hacemos la invitación a que se quede aquí con nosotros y que no se mueva y que disfrute de toda esta transmisión que estamos pues desde casa, pero estamos con mucho cariño y con mucho gusto invitándolos a todos ustedes a que adopten en sahumane.org /adoptar.
Exactamente. Vámonos, disfrutándolo. Sigue Jason. Venga, Jason.
Welcome back to Poochamania 2020. I'm Jason Minix from ESPN San Antonio. This is my Basset Hound, Bailey. Poochamania 2020, a virtual event, obviously this year, brought to you by, this is going to be more difficult with my dog here, brought to you by our good friends over at Alamo Water Softeners, the San Antonio Express News, Jeff's Backyard, and VCA Animal Hospitals. And, you know, it's always a great event instead of washing dogs this year like we've done in years past. And I do miss the idea of seeing Sean Ryman and Rob Thompson washing dogs. We still want to adopt dogs. with the San Antonio Humane Society. So let's bring in Alexa and meet some of the dogs that are available for adoption. And, you know, Alexa, I'm trying to hold my dog while doing this, my Basset Hound. More difficult. You seem to be doing much better with the dog you've got right there.
Oh, no, I'm sure you're doing a great job. You're doing a great job. But yeah, Judge, as you can tell, he's very cool. He's very calm. He is a 2-year-old pit bull mix, and isn't he just a handsome boy?
That is a good-looking dog. So he's about 2. And obviously the process this year of adopting a dog is different. Tell us what the procedures are right now in the world of the coronavirus.
Yeah, so we are actually still temporarily closed to the public. So we have our no contact adoption process going on, which is a safe and easy way to adopt during the pandemic. We found it very successful. We've had a lot of our pups, a lot of our cats adopted. So it's been working out really great. The way it works is you definitely want to go to stahumane.org/adopt, view all of our pets that we have available, like Judge here. And then once you find the pet that you are looking for, you're going to want to fill out the application online. And then once that is done, you're going to want to email adoptions@stahumane.org. You're going to want the pet name and the pet ID in the subject line. That's very important. And then you're going to want to also include proof of residency and a government issued ID. Once you've done all that, you send that to our adoption team. They will then look everything over, make sure it's all approved, and then give you a call for a phone interview. Once that phone interview is set and approved, then you'll be able to come by, pick up your pet, and take them home to your forever family.
And that's it, in the forever family. And I love the process because obviously you're making sure that the dog goes to the right home, which is key. Now, anytime you're dealing with certain kind of dogs, you know, you got to make sure it's the right home. Tell us the kind of home you're looking for this guy.
So for Judge, he actually is new to our SAHS family. He came from Beaumont, Texas. He was evacuated because of Hurricane Laura. And so we're still, trying to figure out a little bit more info about Bo and what he needs. But so far, we can tell that he's very calm. He loves individual. So about Judge, that he's very calm. He loves to be outdoors. He loves to explore. So we think just going home to an active family and things like that. We're not quite sure if he is, used to other pets at the moment. But as we can tell so far, he is just a friendly, good-looking little boy.
So you mentioned that he's from Beaumont. We had the Hurricane Laura about a month ago. Do you guys see a lot of animals during weather events like that?
Yeah, it just depends. Back then when Harvey was going on, we were taking a lot of pets from Harvey, and so we just try and help out our neighboring nonprofit shelters, just so we can do as much as we can to help everybody in need. Absolutely, and that's a good looking dog there. And again, somebody's going to come and get that young fella. You could just tell how calm he is just by the way he is just hanging out, being on camera. Clearly, he is a dog that is going to be good for the attention. He loves knowing that he's on screen right now. Go get that guy. And what else do we? I know we've got another dog that we're gonna get a look at here, right? Yeah, we have Butterfly coming up, and then we also just want to point out that if Judge or Pretzel, any of the other dogs that we have shown are have been adopted, we have many more available for adoption. So they're all really great pets. They're all looking for their forever home. So just want to keep that in mind, that if you have maybe your eye on Judge and he goes home, we also have a lot more to look through. Well, and that's such an important thing, especially during this pandemic. I know we've been working from home since March. I don't know if my dogs are ready for me to go back to work or not. You think about they sleep all day typically, but they're up and down and they want the attention during the day. If you're home, certainly it's a game changer for you. But one of the things, when we've adopted from the Humane Society in the past, I like walking through and basically letting the dog adopt me. But in this current case, you can't do that. But you guys have the processes to where you pick the dog, then you get to go out, meet the dog, and then adopt them. And I think that's such a cool thing that we're still doing even during this pandemic, just like we're doing
Poochamania virtually this year, because it is such an important thing, and we want to make sure that all these dogs get a forever home.
Yeah, and then, you know, I think right now the silver lining to everything that's going on right now is that when people are working from home, and you are able to adopt, you have that time to bond with the new pet. You have that time to adjust with them in your new home, and I think that's very important and you know, great, you know, one great thing that you can do right now.
Absolutely. All right, so we've got Butterfly we're going to meet.
But yeah, so we're gonna bring Butterfly out right now. She's right around the corner.
So we'll go get Butterfly and remind you it is Poochamania, brought to you by our friends at Alamo Water Softeners. And let's face it, in San Antonio, we do have some of the hardest water in the country. Call Alamo Water Softeners, 210-274-6122 or alamowatersofteners.com. Also want to thank our friends at the San Antonio Express News, Jeff's Backyard, and VCA Animal Hospitals for helping us put on this event today on ESPNSA.com, on all our Alpha Media stations. Hello, Jack, KTSA.com, Energy 94.1. We're all in it together to make sure all these dogs get good forever home. So this guy's name is Butterfly?
Yeah, so this is sweet little Butterfly. She is a 6-year-old Terrier American Staffordshire mix, and she's one of our goofy little girls here at the shelter.
She looks like she's got a lot of energy. Tell me about the kind of home you're looking for Butterfly.
So a home again where she can be active, where she can run around, you know, and just play and all that good stuff. She loves to have fun during play group. So just, you know, staying active, going on long walks. Definitely want to keep in mind to have her enrichment activities so she can definitely have an active mind as well as a body.
And you said she's 6?
And she loves to sniff.
Oh, sniff.
She's 6. Yeah, she's 6 years old.
She's 6. She looks like a puppy and looks like the energy of a puppy. It's amazing. She is 6. So, you know, a 6-year-old dog, how trained can you even tell at this point? Look at the markings on her face. She is gorgeous. Do you look at it and say, okay, potty trained?
She kind of looks like the dog from her face as well, from Little Rascals. They have the circle around the eye.
No, when you said you were bringing out Butterfly, that is not what I was expecting to see.
Yeah, but she is strong.
You know, I was expecting a little purse type dog, not that.
But yeah,
like
so we're
Butterfly.
hoping that she will find her home soon. Her home soon. She is a puppy at heart because she has all that energy. She's very active. and then she does have a little bit of skin issues going on right now, but our clinic staff has been working with her on that.
Well, let's face it, in San Antonio, I think we all have allergies, right? And the dogs are no different. In fact, I was, you know, dealing with that not long ago with my Basset Hound with some skin irritation, and turns out it was just allergies.
Yeah, so there?
Easily taken care of.
Here we go.
Alexa, can you hear us? Alexis?
I don't know that one.
Okay, well, I think we're having a little bit of technical difficulty, but, you know, again, Butterfly is looking for that forever home. We have our no contact adoption process right now since we are temporarily closed to the public. And the way that works is, of course, you go to our website at sahumane.org/adopt, and you can see pups just like Butterfly here. And then once you pick out the pet that you are looking for, then you want to also email adoptions@sahumane.org, the pet name, the pet ID in the subject line. And then you're also going to send them a proof of residency and a government issued ID. Once all that is set and done, our adoption team will be calling you for a phone interview. And then once that phone interview is approved, then you'll be able to come to the shelter and pick up your pet curbside.
That is awesome. Typically, how long does the process take when you go online and actually start the process?
So like I said, she is having some skin issues. So she's on a little bit of medication for that right now. She's working through that, and then, you know, to get healthy, and that way she can find, she loves her booty scratches.
She's about to roll over.
Yeah, but unfortunately, I can't hear anyone right now. So, just trying to give y'all all the information I can.
All right. So apparently she lost audio, but again, go to sahumane.org. Start the process there. Adopt the dogs. You know, you could see Butterfly there, or you could see all the dogs that they have available. They've got plenty of dogs for you. If you're in the market for a dog, and if you're watching this, you are, go and see what they have there and see if you can find a new family member to take home. Again, sahumane.org. It is Poochamania, a 2020 virtual event brought to you by our friends at Alamo Water Softeners, the San Antonio Express News, VCA Animal Hospitals, and Jeff's Backyard. I'm Jason Minix from ESPN San Antonio. You can hear me and Rob Thompson weekday afternoons from 4 to 7 on The Blitz on 94.5 FM, AM 1250, ESPNSA.com, where you might be watching this now. We'll have more Poochamania as we continue here from our friends at Alpha Media. And again, go to sahumane.org and check out all the dogs that are available for adoption.
And we're back. Yeah, dude, these dogs, like, I want another dog. I just don't have the space because I'm in this tiny little apartment. You know, one day.
Get a smaller dog then.
I don't know. I got a Rottweiler, so he might eat him. I need a big dog.
Maybe that little dog will like take over and might eat the bigger dog. You never know.
Yeah, you know, Jason was saying earlier that he likes to go in there and let the dog adopt him. And like, that's exactly how I got my dog. I don't know. I can't pick him up because he's like 80 pounds, but he was meant for me. And I say that because one, he snores really loud like I do. So we get along when we're out. And two, he's kind of a dummy like I am, because earlier I was talking to the boss before we started this whole thing. He was sitting underneath my desk and he started chewing on my lamp cord right here on my desk.
Oh no.
And he shocked himself. So I'm like, this is definitely my dog, and I'm so glad I adopted him, but we're both working through some life issues right now.
Hey, well, everyone out there, you still have time to submit your pet costume photo and your doggy trick videos to PoochamaniaSanAntonio.com. We're going to be giving away $200 for each contest. And everyone out there is going to see these pictures and videos online right now, and they're going to vote, and we're going to pick those winners around 2 o'clock. So if you have some pictures or videos, submit them right now at PoochamaniaSanAntonio.com.
Yeah. There's that little green button. If they scroll up a little bit, that's where you submit. If they want to scroll up just a little bit, there's a right there. Submit your videos, and if you scroll up a little bit further, we already saw it, but there's another green button to submit the dog costume pictures as well. But we're here to check out some videos, some dog trick videos. So we already saw Scarlet. We saw the X.
Oliver and Diesel. We saw that one.
Which one?
We saw who is Oliver and it was okay. Who's this?
BJ.
This is BJ.
Oh, go. Let's go, BJ.
Oh my goodness! What?
Yeah,
I can't even do that.
This dog is like 10 pounds, so he could do it. But they should have called him Tarzan. Is he still up there? Oh, he's quick.
BJ, is there a squirrel in
Where's
the tree?
a little spider monkey? So yeah, you guys can go vote on that right now. PoochamaniaSanAntonio.com. Let's check out. Is he going back up?
It looks like he's got a little Superman cape on too. Oh my goodness.
Oh. What? Oh, he's doing his yoga stretches up in the tree too. Look at him.
Squirrels beware of BJ.
Squirrels beware, dude. For sure. Wow. Aldo and Annie. Ooh.
Good posture.
They're performing side by side like meerkats. Dude, so I'm actually training my dog a little bit try to do this. It's harder than people think to like get a dog to sit on their back feet. It is so hard.
The bigger the dog too, I think it's a little more difficult.
Yeah. I mean, who's the Coda Bear?
Coda Bear.
A year and a half.
Texas native.
She got that. Oh.
Lay down.
Oh.
High five.
High five. Boom.
All right. It says Coda Bear will go to the floor with her winnings. So if you like Coda Bear, go vote for her right now at Poochamania.sanantonio.com.
Filters work on everybody, man. I think it's humans and dogs. Those Snapchat filters do not discriminate. Let me say. Oh, we got a kitty.
Sit pretty. Stormy, sit pretty. Sit pretty. Good
Oh.
girl.
Oh, wow.
Lay down.
Oh.
Lay down. Come here. Lay down.
Lay down. Do it.
Lay down. Good girl. Roll over.
Oh.
Train cats.
Oh, she rolled.
She did.
She looked like a Tootsie Roll just
Wow.
rolling over. So yeah, $200 could be yours. Go submit your crazy tricks or costume contest at Poochamania San Antonio. We do not get to vote, unfortunately, because I would love to place a vote. But you guys go vote right now, PoochamaniaSanAntonio.com. And again, thank you to our sponsors, Alamo Water Softeners and San Antonio Express News, Jeff's Backyard, and BCA Animal Hospitals for letting us do this.
Yes.
I mean, it's a hard time, and thank you for putting this event on virtually for us.
And if you're looking to adopt a companion, go to sahumane.org/adopt, or if you want to donate, go to sahumane.org/donate. They would welcome that right now.
For sure. Right now, we're going to throw it to Rima and Foley. Oh, there he is.
Howdy.
What's up? Hey, where'd you go?
There he is.
How you guys doing?
We're doing good, man. I mean, I only got one dog. You got about 5 dogs in your house right now, if I'm correct, right?
Yeah, down to 4.
Oh, 4.
1 to 9. I did start the year with only 1 dog, so that's.
I mean,
wow.
There's crazy things that have happened in 2020. 4 dogs isn't that bad.
Yeah. So basically, what happened? I had 1 dog. I adopted him years ago when I was living in another market. Needed some home security. Figured dogs probably the best form of home security. So I've had him for years, and then I came home one day running for errands back in January. Found another dog in my driveway, thinking it's a stray, clearly, but thought came from someone's home. Brought her in. Spent a month or so trying to find the rightful owner. No one ever claimed her, and turned out she was pregnant. And so from 1 dog to 2 dogs, she had 7 puppies. So 9 dogs. And of course, it was right at the start of the pandemic. So good for us that we were able to work from home for a bit, because it gave me some time to get the puppies. But luckily, most of them have homes now. Now down to just 2 puppies. 1 puppy is currently in trouble along with his mother. So won't be seeing them on the stream right now. But yeah, it's been Poochamania. But I will say, I was watching some of the videos with you guys just before, and the dog climbing up the tree. I mean, squirrels have no chance. I mean, they are done. I mean, normally you tease a dog with squirrel, and they can't do anything about it because they can't climb a tree. Yeah, those squirrels.
I thought it was a squirrel at first, and then I realized it was a dog. I mean, I'm still blown away by that. I've never seen a dog climb a tree that fast.
And then with the cat trick, I haven't had a cat in a while, but I could just only imagine the process of trying to train a cat to do any tricks. It'd be almost impossible.
Like, I get Sid, but the rollover for a cat, like I said, I didn't know you could train cats to do that. Cats are very stubborn and all about themselves. I really didn't know you could train a cat to roll over.
Yeah, and going back to squirrels, like I got this guy. Let me see if I can get him up on the screen because he's so big.
There he is.
Ah, hey.
All right.
Big boy. There he is. But he's a Rottweiler, right? He's a protector. He sees squirrels and he's so disinterested. He's like, what is that? Like, does not care. And so, again, this dog is meant for me because he's kind of goofy and dummy and gets himself in trouble with electric wiring, which I've done.
And it's amazing seeing like each dog's different personalities. Like there's some dogs that love to play fetch. There are other dogs who don't like to play fetch at all. I mean, like when I had all the puppies, there were some that liked playing fetch, some that didn't like playing fetch, got some that, want just love and attention. Others just want to be left alone. It's really amazing just how individual each dog is, regardless of breed. I mean, you could have the same breed and they could all have different personalities.
Exactly. Yeah. And like while we're here, there's so many dogs that are in need of a home right now. So if you want to go adopt, sahumane.org/adopt, or if you can't and you have a couple extra bucks, sahumane.org/donate as well. But yeah. So,
hey, Sean.
Sorry.
You look like the Brady Bunch right now, man.
Sorry about that. Welcome to Poochamania. How you guys doing?
Welcome,
Sean.
Welcome.
Talk about some crazy pet videos and ways that people can help out the San Antonio Humane Society, whether it's adopting a pet to add to your family, or maybe helping out financially to make it possible for the Humane Society to help take care of these animals while they're waiting for their forever home.
Yeah, and it's very easy to do. You just go to the sahumane.org/donate, and you can donate directly that way, or just check out the dogs and bring one of these lovely beings home to stay with you forever and give them a home. That'd be wonderful. They're good people over there. They do a lot of great work.
There was a dog in the costume contest that was dressed kind of like you right now. You must like a pool husky, man.
Oh, I just threw this together. I ran out and got a haircut actually really quickly before earlier when I was on and shined up a little. I'm going to the hill cut.
Yeah. This is a professional event. We're trying to be professionals today, right?
That's right, professional.
And if anyone wants to, drop some comments, let us know what you think about some of the videos you've seen and some of the costume contest photos that we've had so far. Drop it in the comment. See what's going on. Good morning. Although we're in the afternoon now, so good day. We'll say good day. How about that?
Yeah.
Good day.
But yeah, drop a comment. Let us know what you're thinking. If you have a favorite video or photo so far, we'd love to see what you guys think about what you've seen so far. We also want to see some of your photos, some of your videos. Tell us a little bit about your pets and just how much they add, or whether it's a good ad or maybe a little bit of a frustrating ad to your quality of life.
You could win some money today too. $200 up for each contest, the costume and the doggy trick contest. So submit your videos at poochamaniasanantonio.com.
Absolutely.
Also, so we all have dogs here. Drop your favorite park to walk your dogs, because I'm always trying to find new parks. That's a good way to embrace the dog community here in San Antonio. I go to the same 3 parks, and I feel like I'm getting tired of it, and the dog's getting tired of it. And so, let's share our favorite parks. I know there's Tom Slick down in West Side, right? I've only been there once, but they have a water reservoir. Sean, where's your dog?
Station speaking. Angry voice guy is speaking. He wants to know where your dog is, Sean.
You want me to bring in Bruce?
Yes.
Can you bring Bruce in, or Foxy? Not Foxy. My Chihuahua's too stinking old, so she just leaves out there. But we may be able to get Bruce to come in here.
All right, let's see Bruce.
He's a little rambunctious. Can you bring him in? It takes about a minute, so just
okay. Well, if we're talking about parks, I really like Comanche Park. That's where we usually go to walk the dogs.
Right. I like to go to Eisenhower. I don't know if you guys been there, but good dog trails, for hiking dogs. He doesn't do so good because he's not.
McAllister Park is great too, as well as Lady Bird Johnson Park off of Nacogdoches, another dog park behind in the back by all the baseball fields. Really cool place to take your dogs.
Nice. Yeah, I've been in McAllister. They got that circle right in the middle to help train your dog to stay on a path with you, which is really cool.
There's actually a trail from McAllister to Lady Bird. It's kind of long, but if you're looking to walk, get some exercise, that's a great one. And 2 dog parks.
Oh,
do we have Bruce? It's Bruce.
Bruce.
That's Bruce.
Yeah.
A little camera shy.
All right.
Oh. Hi, Bruce.
Bruce sat. That counts as a trick, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, he doesn't do it for me.
Unfortunately, Sean can't win.
Yeah.
He doesn't do anything I tell him to do.
Hi, Bruce. I think we saw the other one behind you too.
Yeah.
Oh, that's Foxy. I don't know if you can see Fox. Foxy is actually an adoption dog. A rescue.
Oh,
There.
there's some hiding. She's like, what is going on?
We don't bring her in because she's too timid. And you bring her inside and she gets all freaked out because she's timid.
Yeah.
Bruce isn't timid at all. Anyway.
Yeah. So I guess right now let's throw it to Markley and Van Camp. They are going to do another pet feature. We got some more dogs to show off right now. So Markley and Van Camp, take it away. Yeah, there we go.
Robbins.
The Markley Van Camp and Robbins show. It is Poochamania. We're trying to find some pups there, forever homes, presented by our friends at Alamo Water Softeners. We're joined by Alexis from the San Antonio Humane Society. We got a couple of dogs to talk about. Who's up first, Alexis?
Hi, everyone. So with me, I have Poseidon. He is a 2-month-old Terrier American Staffordshire mix. And he is just the cutest little thing. Look at his little face. You see him?
What is the personality? What is the personality of that pup like? I mean, people always ask me about personality of dogs.
So he is a puppy, so he's very energetic. He loves to run around, loves to play, loves to jump. Any type of puppy activity, he is all about it. So yeah, so he's just looking for his forever home. He actually has a couple other brothers and sisters here at the shelter that are also looking for their forever home. As you can tell, he loves to give little puppy kisses, even if it's through the mask. He doesn't mind.
Can I take 2 at a time if I want to?
You can take as many as you like.
Okay, just wondering. Okay.
Yes, but yeah, so they are all available for adoption. You can definitely go to sahumane.org/adopt to see who we have available, because, if Mr. Poseidon here gets adopted, don't worry, we have many, many more other dogs available. We have our no contact adoption process right now because we are temporarily closed to the public. And so, yes. And so how that works is, of course, you go to sahumane.org/adopt to fill out the application. And then you're going to email adoptions@sahumane.org, the pet name and pet ID in the subject line. And then you're also going to want to attach a government issued ID and a proof of residency in that email. Once we have all that information, then we will look through it, see if it's approved, and then be calling you for a phone interview. And when that phone interview goes well, you'll be able to come and pick up your new little furry friends here at the shelter curbside. So we just want to make it a safe and easy way to adopt through the San Antonio Humane Society.
How's Poseidon around other dogs?
Well, he has about 6 other brothers and sisters, and they all get along. So I don't think he has a problem getting along with other dogs. He's the most rambunctious of the bunch.
Okay. How has COVID-19 impacted the adoption process and what you guys are doing? Have you seen him increase or decrease, or how's that work?
So it actually has been really great. It's been working out really well for us. And I think why it has been is because a lot of people are working from home at the moment. So it gives them a chance to bond with that animal and adjust in their new home environment. So I think that's a great thing that is happening right now with our no contact adoption process. So it's been working out great.
What's the backstory on your dog? How did he come to you?
He, I believe, was actually in a foster home, and he wasn't available for adoption, obviously, because he wasn't big and strong yet. But now he is, and so now he's available for adoption.
Oh, that's sweet.
It's a great story.
Say hi, Poseidon.
Hi, Poseidon. Hi, buddy.
Yeah, he is so cute. As you can tell, he's going to be a big boy with his big old paws.
Yeah, he does have big paws.
So we are looking for a family, that's very active, that has, a good sized yard. That way we can run around and play and things like that. And then, of course, right now during the Texas heat, you're going to want to make plenty of water out there. So he's getting a little hot. It's a little hot out there.
Yeah, last year, actually almost about a year ago now, I adopted a dog who was about a year old. And yeah, she's a bigger dog. She's about 60 pounds now. And I know how that goes, man. When you got that high energy dog that's big, you got to be willing to walk it. But man, she has been such a blessing in our household. So you know that he's going to be a blessing too.
Yes, for sure.
Yeah.
So do you want to see another puppy we have available?
Yeah, let's see another pup.
Let's do that.
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. So I'm gonna
See you,
switch off
buddy.
really quick.
Go play, Poseidon.
Say
Go have fun.
So now we are showing Mr. Lane. I'm sorry, Mr. Luke. He
Hi, Luke.
is also a 2-month-old puppy, and he is a terrier mix. And he's not like Poseidon. Poseidon's more, Luke is a more timid, shy type. He's gonna be held and cuddled and pet. But yeah, he's also looking for his forever home.
How is that particular kind of breed with kids most of the time?
How are puppies with kids? I'm sorry, I didn't hear that question.
Yeah. How is that puppy with kids?
Oh, well, he is very timid, and he's really jumping around, hiding like that. I think he'd fit in a home that has children just because he wants to be petted, you know, and cuddled with and be near someone. I think that's great for him. That when you do have children in your home, you just want to make sure that everyone in the home respects them and make sure that they get treated really well.
With a more timid dog, and I honestly don't know the answer to this. A more timid dog. Oh, I think you're breaking up just a little bit, or I am. With a more timid dog, is it better or worse if you have other animals in the house? I mean, would it be better if it's just all animals of the 2-legged variety?
Well, it really depends on so if you do have a pet already in your home, what we do here at the San Antonio Humane Society is for potential adopters that already have pets, that we do dog intros. So say somebody wanted to adopt Mr. Luke here and they had a dog in their home, we would conduct a dog intro right here where we're in our education yard, make sure that they get along, to make sure that they're a good match. That way we know beforehand that they're going to the right home and they're going to be in good hands and get along with the other fur babies in the house before they get adopted. So I think just depending on the dog you have to make sure that, you know, is the dog you have at home, are they more dominant? Are they more submissive? Are they treat possessive? You know, these are things that you should find out before your dog. That way you know who really to match them with.
How many other pets do you have right now available for adoption?
So right now we are full house. You know, when Hurricane Laura did hit, we actually brought in a little under 90 pets from New Orleans and from Beaumont, Texas. So we're trying to find everybody their home. We were just thankful that we were able to help everybody in that time of need, and still continue to help as much as we can. And so it's a full house. So definitely you want to go to sahumane.org/adopt, because on top of that 90 that we brought in, we still had, you know, our own pets here in San Antonio that we were trying to adopt out. So, you know, if you're ready to adopt, then you definitely want to go to our website.
So I had mentioned before, I don't know if they had told you, I have a dog and then 3 cats at home. So me personally, I'm not in a position to adopt a dog or adopt a new pet because I personally have a full house. But if somebody else, you know, like me is in my kind of position, can they still support, or how can they still support the Humane Society?
Yeah. So there's many different ways you can definitely support the San Antonio Humane Society. You can go to sahumane.org/donate, and you can donate monetarily to that website, or you can donate different items on our Amazon wish list. So you can go online to sahumane.org/wishlist and see which items that we need off of our Amazon account. That way you don't even need to leave the comfort of your own home to donate that way. Or if you're in the neighborhood and you have some items that you want to drop off, such as blankets, different types of cat food, medical, you know, like the toilet paper, things like that. Like paper towels. So that's what I meant.
Right.
And so if you have things like that, then you definitely can drop off at our shelter. We have a blue bin located outside our front doors, and you can drop off there.
Are you? I have 2 adopted cats, so that's my thing. What about volunteering? If I love animals, want to be involved, want to help them find homes, things like that, do I contact you and go through a process, or how's that work?
Yeah. So since we are temporarily closed to the public, we don't have any of our volunteers coming in at the moment, but we're hoping that will change soon. So our in volunteering, you can go to sahumane.org/volunteer, fill out that application. That way we have your name on file. And then once we're able to bring any volunteers and have come back to the shelter, we can definitely give you all a call. And then if you're not able to volunteer or things like that, you can also help out by fostering. And so you want to go to that website for fostering is sahumane.org/foster, I believe. And then again, there's another application for that. So you fill that out. So again, we can have your name on file and hopefully get you in our system so you can maybe help. We have type of different animals that have medical conditions that need a little bit more time to recover in a home environment, or puppies like Poseidon that needed to be in a foster home until they were of age to get adopted.
Okay. Can you just recap again what the adoption process is like right now because of all the craziness with COVID-19? I know it seems like the rules change like every day. So if you can just go over that again for us.
Yeah, everything is constantly changing. So we have our no contact adoption process. And so the way that works, it's a safe and easy way to adopt through the San Antonio Humane Society. You're going to go online, see which fur baby you're interested in, and then you're going to apply for them at sahumane.org/adopt. And then once you've done that application, you're going to email adoptions@sahumane.org, the pet name and the pet ID in the subject line. That's very important. And then you're going to want to attach a copy of your government issued ID, a proof of residency, and send all that out. Once our adoption team goes through that, make sure it's all approved, they will be calling you for a phone interview. And then once that phone interview is approved, you'll be able to schedule a time to come pick up your new pet at our shelter curbside. So again, it's all no contact. It's all very safe. It's all very easy. And, if you're looking to adopt, now's the time because, who wouldn't want a new baby in the house, huh?
Right. And what else are you going to do? If you're stuck at home, plenty of time to get used to walking a dog every day.
Now, I'm assuming you have a share of senior dogs as well, if you don't want a puppy necessarily.
Yeah, so we have a variety of different pets available. We have from puppies to senior dogs to dogs, that range from 1-year-old to 5-year-old. We have some tripods that will be available soon. And so we're really, really excited. Whatever you're looking for, we have it here at the San Antonio Humane Society.
Very cool. Awesome. I know it's hot out there, so thank you very much for your time, Alexis. That's Alexis. And of course, there are other pets available for adoption today. You can donate as well. sahumane.org is the website, sahumane.org. Thank you so much for joining us. Again, sahumane.org.
This is Poochamania 2020, presented by Alamo Water Softeners, and in part by The Express News, Jeff's Backyard Store, and VCA Animal Hospitals.
Are we back?
I want to give a shout out real quick to my adopted dog. This is once again Zeusy Waffles.
Zeusy Waffles.
He's adopted and he is fantastic. I mean, from the minute we got him, he was just loving, protective. He just, I think he came from a really bad situation. And he loves us. He's been a great dog. So if you're thinking about adopting, please do it. Just go to sahumane.org/adopt and get started.
Yeah, this is my guy. I don't know if you got a good look at him earlier.
I did. Yeah, he's great.
But yeah, I've brought him to the station. You've seen him.
He works with me sometimes.
Yeah, he does come to work just because he was a shelter dog, so he just needs a little bit more love. So he likes to go on car rides with me, and I take him to the station. I record some stuff, and he just sits on the floor. He might have a future in radio. We'll see.
Yeah.
So we got a few more pet costume pictures that we want to check out. Again, you could win $200 if you submit your pictures right now. We're getting close to picking winners, so go get your picture up there.
$200 up for grabs.
$200. We got Cody.
I see him there. There he is.
Yeah, he's a kind of looks like a Hell's Angel. And then we got be naughty and bashful for the camera. Not really a costume, but I guess
like Chewbacca, right?
Yeah, we all wear masks, you know.
Right.
I get it. And then we got Heidi, an Astros player. I don't.
Astros play. I didn't see the trash can. Hey, I'm an Astros fan, and I can see that.
And we got, oh my god, we got Beanie. My dog dresses up as anything. Last year, she was a big bad wolf, and I was Little Red Riding Hood.
Yeah.
The fact that you can keep the glasses on the dog, that's impressive.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, we got another Minion. Got Sadie and Minion. Dude, those movies are underrated, by the way. Like, everyone loves a Minion. We got Layla and Naja, the Queen of Hearts and the White Rabbit.
That's great. Already ready for Halloween.
Exactly. And then we got Zoe and Ziggle. Sounds like a 90s rap group. Zoe
and them on Jack FM.
And we got Penny. Just likes dressing up. Just simple.
Yeah, why not?
I get it. I get it. Who else? Oh,
poor guy. Oliver was hit by a car after losing a toe in one leg and having screws in the other. He still wants to run outside with his sisters. He has stopped trying, though, so he likes to sit pretty and now sits like this all the time. Poor guy.
Man.
Good for Oliver.
He's a trooper.
Yeah.
Trooper. We got
Minion.
Rustifer again. Look at that guy. I don't know if he's like excited to be a Minion or not.
Oh, look at that.
Jerry's a player. He just wants the kissing booth. He knows it too. He's got that smile on his face. We got
Romeo. Watch out, ladies.
Dressed as
one-eyed chihuahua in a guinea pig costume as a dragon.
Nice. Who else?
Princess. Being a princess. Now, how did she keep that on? That little dog with that little head and that gigantic crown. That's amazing.
We got Theo, a.k.a. Tom Cruise, ready for Top Gun 2.
Top Paw.
Top Paw. This is the Disney Channel version. And then we got Bruce Wayne.
I love the looks they give.
Bruno Wayne. He's like, I don't know if I want to be here. Again, $200 can be yours. Poochamania.sanantonio.com. Submit your videos and pictures. And again, if you want to adopt a dog or donate, sahumane.org/adopt/donate. Or I guess they're separate. I said that wrong. But you catch it.
Yeah. And you still have time, about 30 minutes, and we're gonna pick a winner, and you can still submit your photos right now. And
if you want to vote, go vote on who you think should win. Again, it's all happening right now. Poochamania.sanantonio.com. Still to come, we got a Newsmaker segment with Dana Cortez and a trip to the VCA Animal Hospital. But right now, let's throw it to the SA Humane Society, where they're going to show us how to make some homemade treats, which I'm kind of interested in because
absolutely.
These dog treats are expensive out here. If I could do it for half the price and do it at home, I'm down. I'm totally down. So let's shoot it over and let's make some treats.
I'm Elizabeth Ruiz with KTSA Radio. That's 550 AM and 107.1 FM. And we'd like to welcome Dr. Stephen Maple with VCA Animal Hospitals here in San Antonio, 7 locations, and then 1 in Seguin. Welcome, Dr. Maple.
Thanks for having me, Liz.
And tell us which location you're at right now.
You know, I'm actually at the VCA Becker Animal Hospital location on the northwest side of San Antonio.
Now, that's a 24-hour hospital, right?
Yes, indeed.
And you handle all kinds of emergencies?
Yes, absolutely. Night or day.
We'd like to talk about VCA Animal Hospital's relationship with the San Antonio Humane Society. Now, once people go and adopt a pet, be it a dog or a cat, they're going to have to get some veterinary services for those animals, get off to a good start and make sure that they keep them healthy. So what's the procedure there? What's the process once a family adopts as far as going to VCA Animal Hospitals?
Yeah, absolutely. So we've got a wonderful program with the San Antonio Humane Society, in that when people adopt a new pet, they can bring their pet to a VCA hospital, and we actually will provide up to $250 in medical services and care that pet, really with the idea of trying to get that new pet family started off on a healthy start. So it's really very easy. They just need to come within 2 weeks of adopting their pet.
And Dr. Maple, I'm sure you deal with all kinds of dog personalities in your business. And they do have their individual personalities. You can't expect what worked with one previous pet to work with the one that you have now. What should a family do when they first get that pet home, to get them acclimated to their surroundings and to find out what they like, because they don't all display their personality when they first meet you at the San Antonio Humane Society?
Yeah, no, that's true. And you're right. They're all individuals, and oftentimes all come from very different places. So you have to take that into consideration. And my advice to new pet owners is really just take it slow. You know, with your new pet, time is going to show you just what their personality is and what they need kind of as an individual. And for those families that are encountering, behavioral problems or adjustment problems, those are also things that they can discuss with their veterinarian.
What kind of equipment do you have there in the surgical room at VCA Animal Hospitals, right there in that surgical room you're in right now?
Yeah, absolutely. So, of course, we've talked about the ultrasound machine here beside me, but I also have our surgical table, our anesthesia machine, and very importantly, our anesthesia monitor kind of sitting up there on top. So that allows us to really monitor the health of the pet throughout the procedure, which is really very critical.
Well, we are in the age of COVID-19 that has changed our lives and also changed the lives of our pets as well. Now, for people who are adopting from the San Antonio Humane Society, and we know that you have a wonderful relationship with them. You have raised funds for the San Antonio Humane Society, and but for people who are adopting, what can they expect when they come to your clinic? Because you provide some free services for those who have newly adopted pets, dogs and cats as well. But there's a difference in how you provide services.
Yes, absolutely. In fact, the coronavirus has impacted our industry in many significant and many unexpected ways, to be quite frank. So it has really, in some ways, increased the demand for veterinary care, while at the same time kind of impeding our ability to provide that care to our clientele and our pets and patients, not just new patients coming from the Humane Society, but also our established clientele. But for all of those clients, whether they come through the door, the experience is definitely very different. So because of social distancing, we have implemented curbside service, which essentially means that when you show up to the hospital, you don't necessarily come into the hospital. So you phone into the front desk, and we do a lot of our communicating over the phone, or oftentimes even using remote technologies. And then we come and get your pet and bring it into the building where we do our examinations and then follow up with the client after that. But because of the impact of Corona, we really had to leverage a lot of online and remote technologies to help kind of provide care or to continue to provide care for our patients. So some of those. Sorry, Liz, go ahead.
Oh, yeah. I'm interested about the remote care for pets. How do you do that?
Yeah, so sometimes it's something just as simple as a phone call to a veterinarian from home. But we also have video technologies that allow owners to be able to show the veterinarian their pet at home and or to communicate with their veterinarian while their pet is in the hospital and they're in the parking lot.
Well, that's interesting because a lot of humans are getting that kind of care as well. So it's good to know that you can provide that for our dogs and cats, our furry friends.
And the other thing that we've encountered is that many of our clients, because of the social distancing restrictions, having difficulty getting the medications and sometimes diets that their pets require. And so we actually have some very convenient home delivery options that go hand in hand with our online pharmacy, and even have some apps. Our MyVCA app allows pet owners to be able to kind of fill and order their food and medications for their pets and have it delivered at home, so they never have to come into the hospital.
That's wonderful to know. Online pharmacy, and this is VCA Animal Hospitals. What a wonderful service to offer. There's another tremendous thing that VCA Animal Hospitals offers, and that is the Care Club. Tell us about that.
Yeah, so Care Club is a wonderful program that allows owners to be able to really spread out the cost of their pet's care over the year. So it's really a great tool for them to be able to better budget for veterinary care.
Because we know that they're going to need their annual checkups, their vaccinations, heartworm, everything. So what can you get into more detail as to what the Care Club covers?
Yeah, absolutely. So Care Club basically allows owners to pay monthly and provides a certain number of free examinations and then also discounted services, so discounted preventative services.
Dr. Maple, we know about the tremendous work that you do with the San Antonio Humane Society, but you also help other animal organizations, right? Tell us about that.
Yeah, absolutely. At VCA, we're very proud of the relationships that we have with a lot of organizations that provide service to the pet community. We're pretty heavily involved with Veteran Assistance Dogs of Texas, which help train and place dogs with disabled veterans. And we also work with Texas Guide Dogs for the Blind. Another great organization that we proudly support is Daisy Care, which is a nonprofit that helps provide medical care for pets who are in need and otherwise unable to get that care. We also, especially in 2019, a lot of funds were raised. In fact, 100% of the funds raised through the nonprofit Penny for Pets Foundation went to animals that were affected by Hurricane Harvey.
Oh my, yes.
Yeah.
And all of these organizations out there are so many who are in those situations, and we just had Hurricane Laura and right away animal shelters everywhere had to open up, because these are family members, and a lot of times if people are seeking shelter, they're not allowed to take their pets. So we're very grateful to all of those organizations for the wonderful things that they do, helping our veterans and then helping the blind. And we thank you again, VCA Animal Hospitals here in San Antonio and in Seguin. Thanks so much for all that you do for our community.
Thank you.
Poochamania 2020. We're doing it virtually because we're safe here. Welcome to the Dana Cortez Show. I'm Dana Cortez.
TJ Automatic. I go by Anthony A, aka Ratchet Balance.
And I'm so excited to introduce one of our good friends. She's also a writer for the San Antonio Express News, Miss Maddie Scott. Welcome.
Hi, Maddie.
I need a name like Anthony.
You need some AKAs.
You need some AKAs, girl. Tell him to write them for you.
AKA Delilah's mother.
Yeah, there you go.
Is the dog here? AKA the princess of San Antonio Twitter.
Hi, there she is. I love it. So obviously we're all here to talk about what our pets bring to our lives. And Poochamania 2020, virtual Poochamania 2020 is all about you adopting either a kitty cat or a doggy. You can adopt a senior dog. You can adopt a senior cat. And of course they have lots of kittens and lots of puppies as well.
I highly recommend, if you're like a young single person like myself, skip the puppy phase. Get it like a dog that's like 2 to 4 years old. You don't have to worry about.
When you adopted Metro, how old was he?
He was 24 months, so like a little bit over.
So was
2.
he was already housebroken?
Housebroken. I've never had to have like a bathroom situation for as long as I've adopted him.
So it's interesting that you said that because cats are born potty trained. Don't you think that's weird? I mean, they go straight to the litter box from the moment they're born. You never have to worry about.
They're also born with a bad attitude.
No, they're not born with a bad
well,
attitude.
so are you. Automatic. So
that's why I like cats.
Aren't we all?
Maddie's like, come on. So Maddie, you've talked to us a little bit about Delilah. You two seem to have a love-hate relationship.
Yeah, I always say that she's like a cat. Like she's a dog, but she acts trying to get away right now.
So you
like out.
She's like, you just called me a cat.
She literally just showed us her cat-like way. So you said you're going to share a video, but can you talk us into this? What's happening in this video, you and Delilah?
She actually believes that I'm gonna bite her. Like I would not do that, but I act like I'm gonna bite her. And so you can barely hear her, but she's growling back the entire time. And you can't really see in the video, but she's like raising her fangs at me. This was last week, but we have so many videos. I always make her make Snapchat like lip syncing videos with me, and she has matching sunglasses and she absolutely hates it. So, I mean, the videos with her are endless because I feel like I'm always trying to find some way to annoy her, which is why she's trying to get away from me right now. But,
not into Snapchat or TikTok, either one, apparently.
Yeah, I've actually made her do TikToks, but I've never really published them. I'm one of those people on TikTok that doesn't really have a username or anything. They're incognito. But she goes doesn't want to be on camera.
Delilah for putting kibbles and bits over TikTok. I appreciate it a lot for her.
So what about this next video that you're about to show us, Anthony, of young Metro, who you adopted, by the way? Let's make that clear. You adopted Metro.
Shout out to young Metro. This video we're about to watch right now is Metro's one and only trick where he wears sunglasses on. He puts sunglasses on, and I call him Offset. And the way I get him to do this, I say, "Who has the freshest drip? Who has the freshest drip? Who has the freshest drip?" And then he goes, "Offset," and he wears his sunglasses. So that's young Metro. Look at him. Look at that guy, dude. How could you not?
I love him.
Great trick.
Fresh to death.
He thinks he's the fourth member of the Migos. So when I leave him at home, I just let Migos play all day on YouTube.
He loves it.
He loves it.
He's bad and bougie.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't leave him off. All right. So this video is, for those of you who don't know, Automatic and I are married, and we have Huskies. We have two Huskies. And on Instagram, they go by Dos Huskies.
Ooh,
two Huskies. DOSHUSKIES. Shout out to Dos Huskies. We like to take them to the dog park because Huskies need to walk and
move
run
around
every day. Now, on this particular day, we take them to the dog park, and our girl dog, Didi,
who is beautiful.
She's beautiful. She's stunning. Attracts the attention of a male Chihuahua. Now, understand, a Chihuahua is about this big. Didi's about this big. And the boy dog Eros is like, what's going on here? Well,
he's about to have his woman swooped up.
He is. So watch this real quick. There are Huskies. There's the girl is about to, she's near the tree. And for some reason, this little Chihuahua is like completely in love with her. It will not stop following her around the whole spot. The whole dog park. Everywhere she goes, he follows. He likes his women thick. Is her tail coming? Oh, here comes her lover. Here comes the little Chihuahua, the Latin lover. Look at him, look at him, look at him.
You and your new little boyfriend.
Oh my goodness. Oh, don't you?
No, that's my dog.
Don't you touch her. He is not having it. He ain't having it. No, she goes back to ease his mind. Oh my goodness. And the Chihuahua claps back at Otto for trying to put him in check. He's like, hold up just a second.
That dog was on a mission, and it was to steal my dog.
Yes, it was. It was.
Mr. Steal Dog.
So obviously our girl dog was infatuated with this. She likes little men. That's good. That's okay. All dogs need love. And the moral of the story is dogs are fun, cats are fun, and they enrich your life. So if you are thinking about adopting, this is the best time to do it. And if you know, maybe your mom or dad, your grandmother or you know, your abuelos, your tias are looking to bring a pet into their lives, they add so much love to a home. We talked about, you know, being in quarantine, being alone. Everyone, I mean, you, Anthony, Maddie, you're both single people. You're home alone a lot, and your pets add value to your life.
It reminded me. Thank you.
Yeah,
Adopt a dog, so you
Well,
don't be lonely like us.
Whatever. You know what? That's not what I meant. But adopted okay. Poochamania 2020, the virtual edition. Maddie, I want to thank you so much. I want to remind everybody, Maddie really is one of the most creative, one of the most, I think she's one of the best.
Now you're going to put her
writers,
dating
period.
profile up there. That's what you're
Anyway,
going to do.
SanAntonioExpressNews.com/subscribe. Digital subscriptions start at 99 cents a month. We have ours. Get yours. And please, right now, drop the comments below. Poochamania 2020.
Shoot your shot with Maddie in the comments.
Oh, dude.
Oh my goodness.
Thanks for watching.
Bye, Delilah.
She took off. She's gone.
This is Poochamania 2020, presented by Alamo Water Softeners, and in part by The Express News, Jeff's Backyard Store, and VCA Animal Hospitals.
All right, I don't know. I don't hear you, Rob.
How about if I take my mute off? How does that
You know,
work? when you do
I
stuff
mean,
like
that sometimes might help. I mean, I realize it's Aggie football day for you, so you got to get the Aggie jokes going earlier. Longhorn starts soon. It's been a great Saturday watching Poochamania. I am curious if anybody is actually going to shoot their shot and make a comment for Maddie Sky there. I mean, that's something that we deal with on a regular, and you know, she'll be flattered, so please do.
The way to her heart is through Delilah. Make sure Delilah likes you and everything will be great. Poochamania 2020. I want to thank everybody for tuning in with us today. A couple of quick reminders. You can still register for your pet costume contest going on right now. All the website. Go to PoochamaniaSanAntonio.com. We're doing all this today for the San Antonio Humane Society. Want you to adopt.
As Cole Harrison just wrote on Facebook, great event, just shared and donated. And that's it. That's a key thing is we're coming towards the end of this broadcast, you know, because of the internet. It will live forever. So you can go back and watch some of the great features that you just heard about. But more importantly, donate some money to the San Antonio Humane Society. And if you can, go adopt a dog, man. They have lots of dogs that are looking for their forever home.
sahumane.org/donate to donate. And we certainly want you to help those that need the help like those little dogs. But if you're looking for a new baby, it's so easy to do. I've been watching this all afternoon long. I'll tell you, all you got to do is get online. It's like Amazon. What'd you call it earlier? Bumble for your pets? Just keep swiping. You'll find something that looks appropriate.
Swipe right. Something's going to find you. I mean, you know, you saw that's how Miho got his, you know, his dog that, you know, and he says he's got a small apartment. Miho, get another dog. You know you want one. After this, how do you not?
sahumane.org/ that's donate for that one / adopt if you want to do them both. Hold on just a second. I'm going to go get my little babies. Hold on just a second. I'm going to go get my chihuahuas.
He's going to go get his. And you know what's great about this is the education that you're getting. Not only are we trying to adopt dogs and raise money for the San Antonio Humane Society, But just watching that feature Liz Ruiz just had from KTSA with VCA Animal Hospitals, my Basset Hound, we just had a medical issue with her a couple of weeks ago. Wasn't sure what to do. You go to the pet emergency room. It's $450. I didn't know there was a plan you could get to minimize the cost on all of that kind of stuff. So, what? All
right, so here we got. These are
Rob Thompson is double fisting his dogs on an Aggie football day.
So the white one, this is Peanut. We got her from the Humane Society back in 2011, and this is Coco, the brown one. She is a what are they called? Reindeer Chihuahuas. Both of them mean as hell. They'll both come at you. They'll take a vein right out of your neck. Can't you tell?
What is a reindeer Chihuahua?
Well, okay, I'm going to
touchdown Auburn. What is a reindeer Chihuahua?
So if you look at your average Chihuahua, look at the legs on this girl. Look how long those legs are. She can run like the wind. It's the fastest dog you've ever seen. And as we've all sat at home during all these quarantine times, there's going to be a dog fight now.
Yeah. Well, one
for
has
those of
a
us that
leg
have
up.
been working at home, if you don't have a pet around, oh my goodness, it is the loneliness that I can see would build if you don't have a pet around. And they've made it so easy with the San Antonio Humane Society. You can do it virtually, go through, find one you like. You can go visit and pick up all that curbside, absolutely safe. But at the end of the day, you're bringing a little fuzzy foreigner home. Take care of a little bug-eyed rat dog, saving a life.
Yeah, well, I mean, and and you think about it. I know, I've got two dogs, and both my dogs are old. I've got one that's about 16. And I say about, it's a rescue. Princess is a rescue dog. We've had her for 14 years, and they said she was between 2 and 4 when we adopted her. And then Bailey, my Basset, we've had since 2009. Got her as a puppy, and it's that thing that it's like, all right, when do you get the next one? Because I can't imagine life without dogs. And it's interesting that I think about my mother. You talk about being lonely. My dad passed away earlier this year, and my mom is last week was like, I'm thinking about getting a dog. Everybody keeps telling my mom she needs to go get a dog, and she hasn't wanted to get one. And we've had dogs since I was growing up. They've only been without a dog for the last couple of years. So I have a feeling that pretty soon we're going to be making that trip down to the Humane Society to get my mom a companion, because she needs something. And so no matter what your stage of life is, whether you're young, single, and stuck at home like me, or older, and dogs just bring so much joy to your life. It's that companion, and they don't complain back. But like Rob's, they can be a little needy.
Needy for sure. And talk about a needy dog.
Woo!
Dennis Foley joining us, news director over at KTSA. Now that's Mama, right, Dennis?
No, this is one of the puppies.
What?
Yeah,
That's
this is
a
actually one of
puppy?
the smaller puppies.
My goodness.
Yeah, the other one down here. They've been wanting some attention. Their mother's still punished, so she's not making an appearance.
I feel like we've watched these dogs grow up on Facebook over the pandemic, although I guess it probably is only about 6 months, while it feels like 5 years.
Yeah, and it's weird because they're about the same size as my older dog. But, like they still feel like they're smaller. Like they're just. It's kind of like children in a way. Like they're always going to be, your child, and they're always going to be puppies, but they're going to get older and grow up.
Well, they turn into 3-year-olds, and that's even worse.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's been a fun dynamic. Just trying to get them settled down, and clearly they weren't settled down.
Poochamania 2020 is brought to you by Alamo Water Softeners, in part by the San Antonio Express News, Jeff's Backyard, and VCA Animal Hospital. I see Sean Rima diving in with us. Sean, we've been held up in our particular little caves for the last 6 months, and having a pet around has really been one of the best things that we could actually have for. And I'm a pet guy, and I really don't care about other people's pets. Everybody will know about that. But right now, I've learned how important they are, and dog parks have become part of my life, man. We go down a little bit down the road from us, take the puppy to go run around in the evenings, get to meet different folks, socially distanced, of course. But it's always a lot of fun to get out with your pets, and it's easy to get one over at the SA Humane Society right now.
Well, it is, and the pets have really made a big difference in our life. With our experience through the lockdown, I got a daughter who's immune suppressed. I got an elderly mom, so we've been on lockdown for the whole thing. Can't really go out of the neighborhood too much. So my wife and her will take walks with the dog, Bruce, who sometimes walks them, and and it's good because you're right. When you don't, because I'm kind of like you. It's like I've been in this situation now for 6-7 months, and I don't really interact with a lot of people beyond family and my mom. That the animals really kind of make all the difference. And what I've noticed because we have the 2 dogs, we have 4 cats, and they're all rescues. One of our cats, Loki, has kind of latched on to me, and when I am getting kind of bummed out or whatever, there's Loki sitting on my head, So they really are members of the family, and they really do, get the vibe of what's going on, and participate. So
Loki is your emotional support dog. Your emotional
What's
support
that?
cat. Loki is your emotional support cat.
I have an emotional support cat. I do.
Yeah.
I mean, you're Sean Rima. That doesn't surprise me, although I would have never have pegged you as a cat dude.
I don't know why I do. I like cats, and you can get cats. They have plenty of cats that need a forever home at the Humane Society as well. I know this is Poochamania. We do focus on the dogs, but they have plenty of cats. I like low maintenance pets. You know what I mean? See, the dogs, they want to frolic, and
I like low maintenance
whereas the
pets
cats
too.
just sit there and look at you like you're crazy. So that's what I prefer.
Well, this is Poochamania 2020, brought to you by Alamo Water Softeners and in part by San Antonio Express News, Jeff's Backyard, and VCA Animal Hospital. And we've been throughout the show taking a look at some crazy dog tricks, as well as some of the costumes that you all have been sending in for a chance to win $200 each in each of those contests. So we've basically got to the point of the show where I think we may know who some of the winners are. So I'm going to start with the tricks contest. I want to give a big congrats, actually, to Diana Duran, $200 winner of the tricks contest. It's DJ going up the tree. Check this out. I guarantee there will never be a squirrel on that property ever again. They're going to see the dog out there. They're like,
It's a squirrel-free yard, man.
Yeah, I can just imagine.
The dog's quicker than you are,
Yeah, straight line run. I'd be curious to see if the dog wins or the squirrel wins. I think that dog could be the squirrel, just a pure run contest. And there's still more.
And watching a lot of squirrel versus dog battles in my backyard, I can tell you that is one fast-moving pooch.
Oh, yeah.
And those squirrels don't stand a chance.
There it goes again. That's
Diana Duran
right there.
Congratulations.
Yeah, so $200 to Diana for the BJ going up the tree in the tricks contest. So let's see who is the winner of the costume contest. Another $200 prize for that.
Dun, dun, dun.
Drum roll, please.
Well, that worked well. Oh, there it is.
Congrats to Daniel Gonzalez. He is the winner of the $200 costume contest for his dog, Rustifer, who is dressed up as a minion.
That's clever.
Yeah.
That is really clever.
And again, I'm always impressed by people who can get dogs into costumes, or really any animal in a costume. I mean, I can imagine there's some where you can kind of get by, but going full out in a costume, it's a challenge.
Don't you think some dogs though, you see them and they actually you can tell they kind of enjoy it. They don't really know what's going on, but they know everybody's looking at them and it feels special, and so they enjoy it.
Yeah, they like the attention.
Right, but I can't get my cat into a Halloween costume.
Actually, for Halloween, I want to see one of your cats in a costume, because I know you like to show up in a costume for Halloween some years.
Sometimes I do. I show up as a large chicken one year. Well, pretty much the chicken suit is all I have. So I'll see if I can't get the cat into some kind of chicken costume,
or get like an egg costume.
Because trying to get a cat into a costume is going to be like,
yeah. That's gonna be a challenge. Is the chicken coming back this year for Halloween?
Yes, unfortunately, I'll be wearing it in my studio, which is also in my master bed chamber. So it'll just be another Saturday night at the Rima house. So.
I'm gonna go with Sean Rima.
Got to put on some weight there, buddy. Especially in the midsection.
So welcome back, Miho from Energy 90.1 and We 103.3, and Jack Sam I am from Jack FM 102.7. So we just announced some of the winners from the costume and tricks contest. Diana and Daniel winning those $200 prizes, and we liked the dog climbing up the tree video. So pretty happy that they won that one, right?
Yeah, that was cool. It was right up there.
Yeah, I was going to say that that was probably one of the best videos that was submitted. Like you were saying, it's a squirrel-free yard, and I feel like most people would like to have a squirrel-free yard. So,
I like the drama of it. I like to watch them go at it. I enjoy it.
Do you have the problem with the squirrels at your house where they keep coming back, even though the dogs keep chasing them and almost killing them? The squirrels keep coming back into my yard and flipping their tail at them on the fence, which drives them nuts. And then it's pandemonium. And then everything stops. We have to let them out. And about 5 minutes later, the squirrels come back and do it again. They're just, I wish we had a squirrel-free yard.
It's fun to watch because the squirrels know just how far enough to get away if the dog can't get them.
Yep, they're smart.
Funny. They are.
Now, and the question in that video would be, was that dog trained to do that? Or is that something that just the dog, because then again, it gets to the question of what's a trick and what's just, a skill. Is that something that you could train a dog to do? Or is that something that, the dog just has to?
The stretch at the end made me think that he had worked on that. So I think that's more of a trick. There's a lot of passion there to get that squirrel.
My whole career has been trying to figure out what's skill and what's a trick. I don't know. Hey, while we're thinking about it, let's thank all the folks who helped bring this off. Poochamania 2020. A lot of people had to get together and organize this. It was the first time we've done a virtual Poochamania before. So thanks to Trevor and Alamo Water Softeners. Also, in part, the San Antonio Express News, Jeff's Backyard, and VCA Animal Hospital.
And
good job, guys.
If you want a pet that maybe could climb a tree or could be dressed up like a minion, head over to the San Antonio Humane Society website, sahumane.org/adopt to see what dogs are there right now and see if you can maybe add a pooch to your family. Or if you're not able to adopt a pet today or in the near future, go and help the Humane Society. Donate today at sahumane.org/donate to help them help the community. Make sure that dogs that maybe don't have a home right now can eventually find a home.
Yes, definitely considered an adopted dog. They're the best, sweetest dogs. You won't regret it.
Absolutely. Great attitudes usually.
Thank you guys all for watching. And, hopefully in 2021, we could be back outside and see you guys in person, everyone who's watching. And, thank you guys for watching.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you. Have a great day.
Like button, subscribe. It's been Poochamania 2020 presented by Alamo Water Softeners. Thanks so much for watching.